Proud M7 official gaming phone.
Fairy Games. Spend, play, and win.
Are your M4 World Champions, winning the game, getting the checkmate, setting everything up right now.
Nothing can withstand the withering. Against the endless erosion, my strength grew weaker by the day.
True power dwells within the spirit. Try to embrace all that you are.
Got a crew so hot, no riddles. It's 0 to 100, no middle. That's right, that's right. When I walk in the room, everybody gonna watch us. R to the I to the S to the E. Gonna shut down the apps if they tryna get past me. You can watch your sizzle. We're making this shit up go triple. It's 0 to 100, no middle. That's right, that's right. When I walk in the room, we rise as one. Got me wild and free. Now watch us stay fly. Doing it like I do. If you're rolling with me, the best team that unites. When I walk in the room, everybody gotta watch me sizzle. Got a crew so hot, no riddles. It's 0 to 100, no middle. That's right, that's right. When I walk in the room, everybody gotta watch us. R to the I to the S to the E. Gonna shut down the apps if they tryna get past me. You can watch your sizzle. We're making this shit up go triple. It's 0 to 100, no middle. That's right, that's right. When I walk in the room, we rise as one.
We are back with the wild card. Didn't expect that voice crack. Welcome back to the wild card for the M7 World Championship. We just saw Zone from Mongolia just completely lock in the #1 spot in Group A. Now we're just waiting to see whether it'll be Zeta and Boostgate going for that second one. Unfortunately, it's a different story for these two teams. As you see us here, Ren Margani and Eterna, call the action for Axe and RLG, two teams who are right there at the bottom of Group B. And I will stick with what I mentioned earlier. I feel like this is really just going to be a battle for pride now.
Yep.
And the wild card on a high note.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, the past few days not looking too hot for both of them. But let's see who will take the last dance or last match on a win, like you mentioned. But yeah, Group B, unfortunately, it's more set than Group A. So yeah, let's see here. X, RLG.
She was doing a really great, what do you call that? Interpretation,
Yeah.
of what you were saying. I think I think I know who Eterna's looking at in this game to potentially win it. You're a speedy guy right now.
I'm a speedy gal.
Oh, speedy gal, yeah, exactly.
I gotta remind my friends, like I'm still a girl,
Yeah,
a woman.
yeah,
Yeah.
good old speedy girly, or
Yeah.
just for speedy or Axe Mena
I'd say as a whole. As a whole, right? I
Same.
love their spirit in that first game against VP. I don't think
Yeah.
a lot of teams could do that. So I had a inkling of their mentality,
Yeah.
but I don't know what happened to game number 2.
Yeah,
I mean, their story is also like, if you want to go there, their story is amazing. Actually,
Yeah, their background, right?
background.
yeah. Just
Their
for,
lore.
exactly, their lore is actually one of the coolest lore that we have
Yeah.
in Mobile Legends Bang Bang Esports. So for Axe Mena, just a really quick revisit to their story. They were ultra legends. They were literally just a bunch of friends who went together and said, "Hey, can we try to maybe qualify for
Participate, yeah.
MPL Mena? Sure, let's try it out." At one point during their qualifications or either the playoffs, they ran out of power
Yeah,
and were
blackout.
playing with mobile data to go to the what do you call it, an office space with Wi-Fi
Yeah.
to qualify and or continue their playoff journey. And at the end of all that, they became champions in their first ever season as a team in MPL Mena. I believe it was season 5 or season 6, the first MPL Mena of the 2025 calendar. And then now here they are. They weren't able to defend their title against Team Falcons, but it was Team Falcons they did take down when they first became champions. Team Falcons just got their revenge. That's a story for Axe Mena.
I also find that really cool. Like that's kind of crazy, especially considering like their outgame commitments.
Yeah.
I've been hearing that a lot of them are actually medical students. Some already graduated, are doing their. Okay, I'm not a doctor, so I don't really understand. But what happens after you graduate and then it's like magang?
Koas in
Yeah, what's the
sa-
English of that?
pre-med?
Like pre, no,
No.
like
Bachelors?
no, like after you get your doctor's,
Yeah.
Or like a board exam?
something like that, guys.
Yeah.
Something like that.
They're very
Bar
busy.
exam for med students.
Okay.
Bar exam for med-
Imagine
Okay.
being med students, considering how busy you are, and still having time to put in the effort to come to this M7 stage.
Yeah. So they are very busy students.
And smart.
Not just students, members of the academe. I think that's like a great grander way to look at it. While for RLG, of course, they're going to be coming on over from the Vietnam region. Of course, Vietnam, they aren't just a singular region. They share the Mekong River region alongside teams from Thailand, Laos, who try to qualify through through that leg of the tournament of the year. And again, it's really just all about pride for these two. We've seen how, let's look first at the RLG a little bit. It's been an incredibly tough wild card for them. They have not secured Lords. Their win rate not there because of their performance yesterday. Actually, no, even up against Guangzhou in the opener, you could make a case for them winning that game number 1 against Guangzhou Gaming. It's just things didn't fall in their hands. Definitely, Axe are favored to win this.
Yeah. Amongst all of that, if we're taking away all the data, it's the lineup changes that really got me questioning. Right on the
Yep.
first day,
yeah.
we had Hey, and then Pancake, and then Daylight, and then in the next day, Hey moved into the gold lane from the mid lane, and then Radan K stepped in. So I'm not sure what lineup we're going to be expecting today. Are we going to see the first day lineup? Are we going to see a second day lineup? Or are we going to see a completely different lineup? But unfortunately, everyone is already there in terms of synergy. And
Yeah.
like if you mix things up last minute, sometimes it just doesn't go according to plan. Maybe it was like an effort that they wanted to do
Yeah.
to game number 2 because considering they didn't win their first match in game number 1, but it hasn't worked out for them
No.
just yet.
A different story if if you're looking at Max Mana, right? I think they're more stable. Their roster is more locked. So, I think, yeah, again, on paper, definitely X Mena has it here with Alpha, Throwboy, Quana, Ice Cream, and your boy, Speedy. X Mena looking to find their only win in the wild card.
I hope we get a speedy performance here with the Claude yet again. I mean, we got to see great back-to-back Claude games from K in the first series of the day. Beyond that, I'd also want to see Alpha really step it up as one of the veterans of the team with a lot of MPL MENA experience and international experience as well in his own right, could help carry the team. There are changes.
Wow.
Excuse me. This is legit.
Ducky's playing.
And the XP.
And then from gold to mid to gold again, back to Rome, it's he. No, sorry, I mixed that up. It's mid gold, then mid, then now Rome. What
So
is
he's
going
played
on?
3 roles
Yes, 3 roles now.
within
Has been
3
played.
days
In the
of the
span of
wild
3
card.
days. That,
I think he's trying to complete all of the he in his name. He just needs 3 more.
oh,
Maybe we'll see him shift. At the end of this, if this goes to game 3,
Yeah.
he'll be a coach. So he completes all 5 positions and the coach as well.
I mean, unfortunately for him, wild card is only like 3 days if you advance 4.
Yeah,
But if there are 5 days, we might get to see him collecting all roles like Thanos.
oh, dog. There's 3 games here. There's
Are
3
you
more names
saying-
in this hit. What if?
Oh,
What if
Goes to
there's
show how flexible he is.
exactly very flexible? Gani, you're optimistic. I would like to think with your predictions. Very optimistic.
I'd like to. I'm hopeful.
Okay.
I'm hopeful now. I'm the one who's
Hopeful. All right.
You're the one.
We're gonna check out your social media. If in like 2 months you're suddenly in Vietnam, we're gonna start asking questions. We're gonna start asking questions there. But I think it's gonna even like reading the comments from the community and their expectations for this one. It's been an unfortunate time around for RLG. Even the fact that it doesn't seem like we're going to be seeing Pancake in action, and Pancake has been the guy highlighted by everyone in our in the community looking at RLG and saying, "Wow, this guy's really doing his best."
I was about to say. Pancake's performance has seemed to be like the most stable.
Yeah.
There was somebody who said, I think it was Miracle. I'm sorry that I'm referring to Miracle a lot, but his words are sometimes, like
Stick?
like it sticks and it hits a little because he's like, it feels like Pancake's the only one trying.
Ah,
I have to say, you've been working a lot with LaFell the past 2 days.
I know, it's so weird.
And I'm the one who's actually worked with Miracle twice. LaFell's backstage right now going, yeah, I think she definitely hates me.
I love you, LaFell. Okay, we're all family or something like that. But let's get into the draft. Not the best of combos with the Jushin because of the lack of burst damage from the Jushin, but it's still something that we should be, aware of.
Yeah.
sensible, right?
It's very sensible, yes.
Sensible approach. You've got crowd control. fight first turtle is also very strong with Arlet and the Lancelot pick. So, no, that's better. Oh, great response here. I like the Phobius pickup here. And I'm looking at the gold, no, jungler.
Yeah.
It's going to be the classic assassin versus assassin here for our opening game in this match.
Because the only 3 heroes that Throwboy has actually utilized in the wild cards is YSS, High, and Lancelot. Considering YSS has been banned, Lancelot has been taken away.
Yeah.
Sure thing, Throwboy is going to fall back to a comfort pick in the Hayabusa. The Phobius gets picked up instantly because of the Arlet, because of the laning phase that we know of the Phobius, and they were also trying to deny the Arlot and the Jushin combo. I think, right? That's why they went in very early with the Arlot. The big question is how are they going to try and level it out in terms of the laning phase, because Kimmy is strong, but it can be tricky against the Jushin.
Yeah. This is where you're going to see the importance of what Roamer ends up here with RLG if they want to play for priority in
Yeah.
the center, which makes sense that Axe is taking away the Kalea. It might also make a lot of sense for them to take away the Gauntlet Kacha. But the thing is, if the Gauntlet Kacha or the Hylos gets taken out by Axe, that means there's not going to be a lot of Roamers that can help match the healing that you need to put in your Roamer. Unless Axe will take a page out of Guangzhou Gaming's book and pick up a Hilton. Not Hilton.
There you go.
Hilton gets banned. I meant to say Minotaur.
Oh,
I just want to see a Minotaur in this game. It's the short version of all the things I wanted to say.
That's a very, very, cheeky pick, right? Very complete. With the Moskov, though, it adds more pressure in the far lanes for a max mana at least.
It's also shutting down my boy Speedy.
Uh-oh.
He's your boy now?
My boy Speedy, right?
Okay.
Claude carry banned out. Moskov picked up.
Yeah.
These are one of the 3 heroes that he's actually picked up here
Utilize, yeah.
in the wild cards. We're looking at Esme and Granger as they don't go for that. Wait a second.
A Farsa
Farsa
Gold?
A Jushin?
Farsa Gold, I believe?
The heck's going on? Yeah, that's a Farsa Gold. Mid lane juice it.
Mid lane Jushin, Farsa Gold.
And
Too heavy crowd controls, too heavy setter for RLG.
bro, we all
Really good
felt
clear.
that. We all felt that.
Uh-oh.
The moment that Grog gets locked in right now. Okay. Axe. I will reserve my reaction. Except for this one. What is going on?
Coach Jed.
Let's see, because right now RLG, I gotta say, I'm liking their stability just a little bit more here.
If we're talking about the drafts, I have to agree, but execution has been very shaky here the past 2 days from out of RLG.
Guanok's Farsa. Speedy's Jushin.
Oh, so it's Jushin Gold.
Wow. Do we have any precedents for this? Was it seen in Indonesia?
No.
Indonesia, no.
So,
I don't think it was in Malaysia. Okay, day 3 and wildcard surprises are still getting dished out. Hey, in the row for RLG. Axe is playing a gold lane juice in. I'm excited to see this.
Mobile Legends.
How is this going to work? I thought initially if Guanok was on the Jushin and Speedy was on the Farsa, maybe you could make an argument because of like the differences in range. I guess if Moskov still has like that dash to kind of close that gap, but some action here in the mid lane.
2v2 here in the Rice Screen pop flicker early just to add more health bars. But top lane Ducky not looking too hot here. Quanok with wings by wings will look to get that kill. And Quanok will take first blood, no problem.
That was just absolutely mismanaged there by Ducky in the EXP lane. No other way to put it.
Live stream now again just tanking. 3 members might be too much, but it seems like RLG will back away for now.
Yeah. Still looking at the gold lane, Jushin. It looks like Daylight's getting punished quite a bit, but still level 2, not that at that level for Spike as well for the Moskov. I think there should be more outplay potential as soon as we get to that point. In terms of emblem choices as well, we have Mystery Shop, so technically, yeah, gold lane, Mystery Shop, you want to get your items a lot quicker.
Yeah.
And I guess it's just to stay in the lane and wait for rotations. I still can't wrap my head around why the Jushin gets placed in gold.
I'm trying to recall, I believe it was somewhere around, oh wait, in the mid?
Auradon is able to get back to safety, but 10 seconds here for that first neutral objective.
That's my favorite reading of Radonke's name now.
Redonk.
Radonk.
It's redonkulous.
Exactly, right? Scream now. trying to hold on. Has a revitalized, but in an awkward position. Pops it. Feather airstrike alongside Throwboy in the back. Finds a kill. Uh-oh, it's a 1v1 between Lancelot and the Hayabusa, but that will be falling as well.
Yeah, not the best of setups for Radiance Legend Gaming. They still want to go for the contest on the neutral objective. And it's a little bit of a pity because they did bring the Lancelot. Speedy doing a really good job of zoning HHN there. And they're going to allow Axmena to pick up that neutral objective early. Things seem to be going according to plan so far.
Yeah, for Axmena, for RLG, I thought they'd be able to utilize this Grok more.
Federation caught. That's a stun on towards Hey. Oh, big knock up there. No real damage. And coming in. Haha, stun! That's gonna be Hey falling. A 2-4-0 if you count the neutral objective. Yeah, 3 minutes and 2K. Not too good here for RLG.
Yeah, math checks out. Axmena at this point. Seems like they're just toying with Radiance Legend Gaming.
Yeah.
Even Daylight is insanely struggling up against that Juice. Okay, you know what? I might have overblown it a little bit. It's just a 300 gold lead. I thought it was worse. But majority of the time, I've seen Daylight just hugging tower.
Man, oh man.
Axmena now. They're making it work.
Yeah, I mean, the focus is definitely in the mid lane. Redonk now trying to hold on, but he will not be able to escape. But another kill on the board. Quanok trying to juke. And looking for the kill and will find it eventually, but that's going to be the collapse from Axmena. Looking for bodies. Throwboy jumping in, Ducky in a no man's land as Throwboy picks up a killing spree.
I thought that was a big set that potentially Hehe could have found, but unfortunately, Axmena turned that completely around. Now they're going in for the invade onto RLG, denying it all. I guess we're waiting for power spikes to hit. Was that a steal?
Was that a steal? We're going to see. Trying to look for the purple buff under the feet. Throwboy has one under him.
No.
HHN does not.
Oh, that's going to be them still applying more pressure in the jungles, though. As RLG, they're just behind in farm, behind in map control. I don't know what they can do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So far.
The longer this game goes, it should favor RLG, right? You have the Moskov, you have the Kimmy as well.
Yeah.
The damage is going to ramp up, and unfortunately, because Speedy is on the Dushin. Wait a second.
Alpha trying to apply pressure in the top. Ducky falling. Yeah, Ducky falls the third time in the first 5 minutes. Redong now trying to hold on, but Throwboy's damage is overwhelming. Another kill on the board. Now they go for more here as the Lancelot will get back to safety. Surely no real lockdown, but still Axmena just all over the place.
Yeah. It really looks like Axe just knows that they're the better quality team right now.
Yeah.
At this point, they're just dominating. Really.
Tectonic charge towards the back. That's going to be taken down again. At 3K. Take a look at Lancelot, though, trying to salvage something in the jungles, but I don't think that's enough.
There's also a Sky Piercer now on the Jushin, on Speedy. Already one stack. Looking for a little bit more here. Can they get Radan?
Oh, Radan will be able to get away. I just recall that early on in MPL or mid MPL Philippines season 16, the idea of a Juicing Gold was floated around behind the scenes.
Oh.
But we never really got to see it in practice, more in theory, considering that that was the time a lot of the fighters were popping up. So people were thinking, hey, what about we try Juicing this thing? I just never really got to see it, but now here it is. Up against a marksman gold lane.
It's working so far, right? We'll see whether or not they get to get more stacks on it, and if it does, that will be a problem for RLG. Meanwhile,
Another airstrike damage will come through. That's going to be Ducky going down. Haha. And against 4 members there will not mount to anything. Another kill on the board. Take a look at Redong. Ooh, barely survives, but they will lose the mid turret as well as Axmena just pressing the right buttons.
Axmena, they can honestly, they can find a way to end this maybe sub 10 minutes, make it a 9-minute game. But based on how they're playing right now, they're probably still just gonna take the safe route, try to get the Lord, and then go out with just the first Lord and then end it right there. Everything's falling right for them, just like this.
What?
No. Whoa. Expensive spell there.
Already
Well-
forcing a flicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, Throw Boy's level 10. Okay, not that far though. If you compare the Lancelot, I would think that's a 2-level gap. But now take a look at Haha and Stun, Law and Order, everything. Haha and is able to find an angle to get away. That's a clean triple sweep. Radon to the red strike stun. The damage will come through. Radon forced to use that flicker as the Arlet falls. Daylight trying to get something on the map, and they will get that inner top.
Wants that Sky Piercer stack, man. Already two at this point of the game for Speedy. If we're taking a look at the items coming from Daylight, you'd want that Holy Trinity, or the Swift Trinity rather, and there's only the Corrosion Scythe as well as the Golden Staff. VHS should be coming by real soon, but I don't know. It might be too late. How do our LG stave off that pressure that Axemen are currently holding over them?
First off, they need significantly more items in EXP on their Arlot, who is 050 and is 3 levels behind the Phobius.
And trying to find a kill, not able to there, as the cover and the reinforcements is still there for Quanok.
Axe. I think they're just going to be looking to put the RLG out of their misery in this game number 1, even though they've drafted the more familiar and orthodox lineup. It's Axe Mena who's playing more familiar and orthodox with an unorthodox decision to put a Jushin in the gold lane.
I think it feels like it came back down to like the fundamentals, right? When we talk about the drafts, because if we're looking at the EXP lane, Alpha definitely has a better time against Arla in the early game, and then we saw that actually being executed in game. Ducky, first few minutes of the game already taken down. Mid, the fact that they moved the Farsa into the mid lane, a lot more burst, a lot more mobility as well with Rice Crim, and it felt like they didn't have a hold of the mid, and also in the early stages in the gold lane, it was true. So RLG are working at in a way where their composition makes a lot more sense, but in the early game, it feels like a lot less easy to execute in the laning phase.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow, that's a very nasty solo there. Now it's a 5v4 Ducky. Forced to use that flicker, but that's gonna be the flicker from Alpha. And that will be a kill for Speedy, so another stack headed. And Axemena, you mentioned toying. I agree. At this point, they know, it's 15-1.
Let's get this Lord without a problem, and I think they're just going to march with it straight to victory. 6 deaths on the Arlot of Ducky. Usually you don't see a glaring, how do I say this, difficulty for the Arlot up against a Phobius. Naturally, the Arlot will struggle against a Phobius, but there are a lot of ways that you can make it easier for yourself and for your team to make it look a little bit more of an even matchup, even though on paper it really heavily leans towards Phobius. This time around, it's just like the most obvious Phobius beats Arlot game I've seen in my life.
Quanok's rocking like the 2 mage items that have been buffed. Genius and the Lightning.
Wow. That is a nasty Daylight now caught. Forced to use that flicker. It will go down for 120 seconds. Yeah, BHS secured, but I think it's just too late.
Let's see. You know what? Let's play a game. Will Axemena get at least, will Axemena get a Savage? I say yes.
Wow.
With Speedy, maybe.
With Throwboy, I think,
Oh, okay. For me, Rice Crim.
right? Ducky though finds a 3-man knockup, no follow. Throwboy picks up the unstoppable. If they find another kill for Throwboy, the Savage might come through, but it seems like they will take it slow.
Why didn't they give it to the high loss, man? Oh!
That's a shutdown. Uh-oh. Signs of life. Bottom side, though, still Siege. Axe will not be hasty. They will take their time. RLG still holding on. That's a stun. That's a knockup. That's a damage coming through. Good night, Lancelot. Let's take a look at the top lane here. He's trying to control that lane. And is this comebackable?
No. I'm sorry. No, it should not be comebackable. If they do make a comeback, give Radius Legend an award for that, because this is a steep mountain decline. 8 deaths on Ducky's Arlot.
Oh, this is not good. Ducky falling, hey, in a very peculiar position. Tech charge just to get back to safety. They will get the clear, but they will lose their inhibitor in the bottom side.
It seems like they still can't end.
Yeah. I think the Hayabusa falling like that was one of the biggest reasons.
Change your name. All right.
To
At
Carry
this
Boy,
point, yes, change it to Carry Boy.
Or just leave boy. You can take the throw out. Just leave it as boy.
oh,
or-
that works.
Or if you're gonna be known as man, just leave it as man.
Leave it as man.
Yeah.
throw man.
There is a okay. I feel like that, but does that feel worse than throw boy? No, but okay. I would call that like a complete throw. But a little fun fact as to why he chose throw boy as his IGN is because that became a little nickname for him with people playing with him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Little server, yeah. So that's why I just throw boy, and he decided to embrace it, embody it as a means to challenge himself.
That's crazy. In the bottom side, though, the action is
Oh.
actually caught. So that's a kill.
We're seeing mistakes happening.
We
Is it
are.
comebackable?
Let's see, it's a 5v4 on
Eh-heh.
paper, but Throwboy will lock in towards that Lord.
X-Shark.
Now Ducky finds a flicker play, but the damage will not be enough. Ducky falling again. Spear of Misery misses. That's gonna be hey. Take him down as well. As Speedy will find the monster looking for Radonk, but not able to close the distance. 2v1, Lancelot against Speedy and Rice Cream. Not enough damage. And ladies and gentlemen, this might be it.
But remember, the two cores are still up for grabs. There should be a potential here.
Let's see, haha, and will not be able to escape as, ladies and gentlemen, game one. X-Mena, the win is within their sights, but they're not able to close it out just yet. Ice Cream taking a lot of damage. Daylight plus the win of nature, but the magic damage will still come through as X-Mena now still holding on. Will they go for more as the minion waves are coming in? X-Mena, are they going to be hasty? Will they throw again? Ducky trying to hold on. Damage is not there and he will fall as Throwboy finds a kill. Alpha very low. But it seems like X-Mena will overwhelm RLG in this first game. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be all.
Gold lane juicing. No deaths for Speedy. 8-0-4. That's the headline for you. Axe wins in almost 15 minutes of action, 23-4 against struggling Radiance Legend Gaming.
I did. What? How did that work? Is this supposed to work or not? I mean, I guess coming into this matchup, we did discuss about the fact that they really don't have much to lose. Like I hate to say it, they don't have much to lose. Both of them are unfortunately not in contention anymore to make it through the wild cards and go to the qualification stages. And so maybe this was the time for them to start testing out new metas, new strategies.
Yep.
And I guess Coach Jed thought it would be an interesting idea and perhaps very entertaining as well for us as casters to see a gold lane Jushin and them making it work as well.
Yeah, he had a perfect game with it too. I think in a way you could sort of... Jushin is such a unique hero that in a way, what if you can reframe it as if just imagine this is a fighter gold lane instead of like a mage gold lane, right? There's something about the hero kit of Jushin that's... You could sort of look at her as sort of like a fighter in a way, just a little bit. You're gonna have to really squint your eyes, take off your glasses if you want to see it as like a fighter.
I usually agree if the emblems were like in accordance to that,
Sustainable.
right?
Yeah.
But in this, I don't think she went for fighter. She went for the sword with the thingy,
But hey,
Yeah.
and then the mystery shop.
it worked.
I'm a professional.
I'm just talking about mindset here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so it's just all about the mind. I get your point, but mine was just like a mindset thing, right?
could be. Could
Do
be.
you see the vision?
I see the mindset.
He sees the mindset.
It's all about mindset.
It's all about
There.
mindset.
Shout out to LaFell. There you go.
There. Hey,
I'm-
you
I'm
got
done.
one in for LaFell. That's good. That's good. I'm hopefully he's happy about that.
And then he's just not listening.
Yeah, cut to LaFell. He's actually just on his phone.
Playing Acecraft.
Yeah, playing Ace Craft. Where is that? They took it away from me. Oh no,
Uh-oh.
there it is.
I think they're afraid that you'll throw it like LaFell.
What happened?
Thanks for the idea. Gonna have to watch out for that. I'm gonna try my best to not break anything when I throw that later.
Hmm.
But yeah, Axe. I mean, what else is there to talk about? They controlled the center.
Yeah.
Speedy dominated that Moskov in lane. Juicin versus Moskov. It looks like Speedy wins as the Juicin. Quano gets MVP because we saw how many times his feathered airstrike just took down a lot of people and set the tempo for Axe.
Yeah, I mean, he was the anchor in this game, and rightfully so, right? Even from the first couple of seconds of that first wave clear,
Yeah.
wings by wings, pressuring, not just pressure, he got the kill.
And that's how you do mid lanes.
That's how you do Farsa, rather.
Yeah. Yeah,
Is
don't
with the-
play like a brawl.
Oh, with a Eve, you cannot wings by wings towards Song. No. With a Farsa,
You can pretend.
you can pretend.
You can buy the boots with the movement speed and then double
And then
double movement speed and the sub emblem.
flicker like 3 times.
Flicker 3.
I'm enjoying this, man. Please continue. I'm
There you go.
enjoying
This was the first blood. Oh, this is that blood. Oh, oh, oh.
Ducky tried to get crafty with it, but at that point, it's like nowhere else to go. And it seems like unfortunate as it is as time went on, I think it's because of all of the changes as well with the roster, with the lineup that they decided to field it. Like over time, RLG just seemed like it's been getting tougher and tougher for them. While for Axmena, at least it looks like they're going to be on the way to being able to end things on a high note. Of course, a lot of hopes of them as well. When they were Ultra Legends, a lot of eyes. The dynamic of the team has changed a bit. Even shout out to our friends Jonas and Yasu, who pointed it out that it seems like Ultra Legends, when they got bigger as a team, got more organizational backing, more newer experienced players, same sister, same. Then it seems like Axe just changed as a team.
That was a good one. But yeah, this was the kickoff.
Down to Quano.
That made it look
Yeah.
comebackable.
I was waiting for a nice, meaty tech charge here. Oh, that's what happened.
Ducky maneuvers, man. Ducky maneuvers always like catches me off guard.
Yeah. I wonder.
Maybe don't change rules.
You know what? I will hold out hope that there is still just gonna be another lineup change here.
Okay, let's do it.
For
Some
game two?
substitution.
Let's go all the way.
You know what's funny?
Uh-huh.
When we were doing this, when we were doing rehearsals, we were having a joke. In this joke universe,
Okay.
Ranger Emmas played for a team.
Mm.
That was our hypothetical. What if can they bring Ranger Emmas in for RLG?
I think they should. Ranger Mouse is pretty good actually.
They could.
I will testify to that. He is an insanely good EX player.
You went
I went up
against
against him.
Yeah.
None of my tricks worked.
The PH casters ever win against the
So as we look at the emblems here,
Good question right there. Good question. Yeah.
so emblems look good. They look very nice.
Yes.
Thrill.
Bro.
Thrill, yeah.
Right? It's thrill, right?
That is thrill. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
See, you just need just
The
confidence.
sword
with it.
with the circle thing.
That's thrill.
That's thrill. But 0-10 and 0, Rennie.
What?
0-10 and 0. This is
Yeah, that's a really, really, really tough performance here for Ducky. We saw the first death that he suffered was really just a miscalculation of the minion wave management, and it's really rough. It doesn't look like
yeah.
Ducky was comfortable at all going up against the Phobius.
And it was a very early Arlet too. So I thought it was like a power pick for Ducky. But
Yeah. Because the Phobius is open. They picked up the Arlot in the first two picks.
yeah.
That means that they've accepted that there's a high chance that the Phobius is going to show up here and that you're willing to play the Arlot into the Phobius.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
Hey, first performance in the wild cards, maybe jitters.
Maybe. Right. And
Jitters.
then shake it off,
For game one,
game one, game
Reset.
two, and then 21 and 0.
game two.
Maybe. Or never mind. I was about to say.
Yeah. RLG, we're hoping for the best. Axe, Keep it up. You're doing great, honey. Okay.
Oh.
So, by the way, you could also get a chance to win $20,000.
Hey,
Download Fairy Games. Yo, Gani's eyes lit up when he heard $20,000.
$20,000, bro.
So he just went, whoa, wait a minute. So okay, so all you need to do is actually scan this QR code, download this
okay.
app,
Right?
and you're actually gonna be playing MLBB 1v1 against AI. And you're comparing your score against that AI against the rest of the world.
Okay.
You're not going up against any
So
like,
top
you-
score base.
Yeah, top score base, exactly. It's like a leaderboard thing. And you get a chance to win up to $20,000 and other prizes.
Count me in.
Oh, they have a Fairy Games app now.
Yeah.
Count me in.
Very
That's
cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah, very cool to see Fairy branch out.
Yeah, that's why.
Of course, some of our fellow talents were lucky enough to get blessed with the beautiful fairy watches from last year's
Yeah.
M6 World Championship, and even the great. I believe Michelle got a necklace, if I'm not mistaken.
She got a watch.
Oh, she got a watch.
Ooh.
We love free stuff here, and I'm sure you love free stuff as well. So make sure that you check out the Gata Gacha skin that you can only get when you're level 45 in the M7 pass. You get it once you're level 45. So keep leveling up. Make sure you get that. The skin is pretty.
Gnarly.
So are you. You're also pretty gnarly. That's you right there. And here's something really gnarly. We have an opening ceremony now for the M7 World Championship.
Yes.
Are you going? Are you attending?
Yes.
All right, you punch your name in. You got your
Yes.
nicest suit available.
Oh, we gotta wear suits.
Actually, I don't know. I don't want to scare you. I don't want to scare you if you have
Shock the
wasn't-
life out of him.
I wasn't prepared
yeah.
for like suits,
Yeah,
but yeah.
yeah. So here, it's going to be the first time ever we're going to have an opening ceremony like this. Me and Eterna are definitely not nervous because we're involved.
That is true.
I'm
Yeah.
there for the R to the I to the S to the E. Yes, sir.
The more we hear the theme song, it really, really grows on you. She's dancing already.
We're
What?
not gonna be dancing, by the way, guys. Just
Are you the
Like-
sub of Nona?
That's, that's supposed to be like hot, but it ended up looking like a snake when you did it.
because I
What
haven't
is
said
doing
this? What is
this
this? What
instead.
is this?
This was her version. It was like R to the I to the S to the E. That's a snake.
I don't think there's a
Okay,
snake
there is
involved.
in my
Step
version.
like that.
Okay, respect the Eterna version.
All right.
Okay.
So coming up, it's gonna be the Eterna cover of Rise. Hey, actually, yo, why don't you?
Can't dance.
No, just at least sing it, dude. You
We'll
can
see.
record. You can record an Eterna's version of Rise, like your solo.
Like make it like really sad and melancholic. Yeah, I'll look into it. Thank you
Probably.
for that idea.
Probably not. Then
Probably.
do you not make happy songs?
I don't like making happy songs
Why not?
because I feel for RLG right now. Okay.
Listen to Sizzle, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to Sizzle.
We need a little bit more sizzle in here.
To the S to the E.
Gani's really loving it. Hey, Nona, if you ever hear this, Gani is a huge fan. And
Yes.
Gani really hopes that he gets to meet all of you
Hopefully,
in the opening ceremony. Or
or just one.
Just-
One
Who?
of them.
who in particular? I like how he's keeping it mysterious. So now they're probably going to be wondering, which one does Gani want to meet? While the rest of them are wondering, who's Gani? But hey,
That's true.
that's why you meet Nona, introduce yourself. Let him be known who Gani is. Axe Mena is on stage right now.
Yes.
Locked and ready. We are just waiting for RLG
I'm excited.
to enter the scene.
I'm excited. What other things do they have up their sleeves? Right? Are we gonna see a Cyclops?
Or
Gold?
a Kufra, Rome.
Actually, before the heroes, are we actually gonna see another roster shift? Are we gonna see another lineup change for RLG? Could be one of the first big questions.
That's a valid question because they're not in the venue yet.
Yes. Waiting for them to come back. Of course, they're still in their holding areas. It's Axe on the stage right now. Coach Jed coming up as well. Lots of possibilities in terms of the hero picks. I think if RLG just want to go with the local here, to just go local with the picks.
All right, let's see. Will we see another unconventional gold lane after that?
I'm actually curious about the Freya.
Ooh.
Like, think
curious
Freya
about
is
Freya?
an option for them to
yes,
go for.
yes. Actually, if you're gonna look for a pick that you can be aggro with and just suddenly like wow your opponent, just go for the Freya.
Right?
Yeah, we got to see the Gold Lane played by Al. Worked out. The other times we actually get to see the Freya in other tournaments or maybe even like top tier streams of the players. Also works really well for them.
Well, very, very interesting. But yeah, they're discussing because I too want to see the Freya.
What other heroes could be used to experiment here in their final game, or perhaps the final game? Assuming it's the final.
Assuming
game.
it's a fight.
Well, maybe looking at the top 5 banned heroes could be a way that we could look into what potential picks could show up. Of course, Fanny, one of the staple bans alongside Sora, 17 times already banned out from the just the wild cards alone.
Ouchie.
Picked once,
Yeah.
0% win rate, right?
Yeah. And I think
Yeah, they lost.
I feel like the Ruby ban is also because of the presence of Yi Sun Shin. Just so
Yeah.
they don't have the Yi Sun Shin and Ruby together in the lineup.
Or also, I mean, I'm just thinking, but maybe because assassins are also really popular in the meta right now, like as a way to protect the Lancelot, the Hayabusa as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Also a great way to pick that up. You see the Grog get taken out, a lot of pressure applied in the center of the map, especially for the junglers.
Yeah.
One of the best roamers in the game today. Even Kalea, the times we've got to see Kalea in the wildcard has been incredibly impactful.
Yeah, I mean, it's especially today, right? It hasn't been banned so far, at least. And yeah, we saw a lot of the Kalea games just from today. But yeah, if we're talking about Grok, I think the rotation is on point, and the crowd control is annoying.
Yeah.
Going up against the Grok, the formation, it can break formations, and also the tech charge can be a nuisance for most teams. So far, teams have been utilizing it too.
Yeah.
Like, very good, very well. Like, hey. Sure, he lost, but he tried.
We got to see what the Grok can do. As we look at the game recap of the previous game.
Look at Daylight's damage compared to Rice Cream.
Oh, the high loss at the end of that actually done more damage than the Moskov. That's rough. Almost 5,000 in difference in terms of the damage, though. Radan, of course, just had a lot of difficulty up against that Farsa. Of course, the unfortunate result that Ducky experienced in the EXP lane against that Kovius. Again, folks, sold out just a little bit longer. We're just waiting for RLG to come up. Axe already set and ready. I'm excited to see what they'll bring out. If they were happy enough to bring out a Juicing in the gold lane, what else could they bring? You know what? If I'm Axe, just bring out a Mia.
Oh.
Why not? We've seen Mia in the international stage before. Why not?
Why not?
Reminds me of Lemon,
Lemon,
Skylar.
Skylar.
Right? No,
Yeah.
Skylar was Lila, yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I forgot. I think CW played me.
Oh, yeah.
Apart from Lemon.
I don't know why. When it comes to
C-dubs.
Mia, the player linked with me the most is Chico Guys.
Chico
Guys
guys.
have an iconic Mia game in the gold lane in
There
an
you go.
international. Could be wrong, but that's who I remember.
Need to ask Bestie LaFell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Chico Guys? Yo, LaFell, was it Chico Guys who played Mia in the gold lane?
Let me check
I mean-
that. He said that.
Wait, is that your LaFell impression?
I don't know.
Can you do that again, please?
No. That was just a one-time thing,
Wait, no,
one
that
and
was
done. That
for
was
a
a
s-
one and done.
for a second. I kid you not. I thought LaFell was speaking into my ear.
That was a one and done, unfortunately. I forgot what I said.
Yeah, what does your LaFell impression kind of sound like, Patrick? Kind of sounds like
Are
Patrick.
you saying?
Are you saying?
Are you
God,
saying?
Are you? No, are you saying? You're the one who did the impression.
No,
He's pointing it out. All right, we can confirm RLG are entering the playing area now. Seems to be the same lineup as the previous game. Axe, of course, excited to get the ball rolling. It still looks like it is going to be Radan. Ducky's still there as well.
Hey, 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 hey.
Daylight. Hey.
it's still there, yeah.
Yeah, so no changes when it comes to their lineup. On the field, I think really, I'm just looking forward to seeing what Axe is going to put, man.
Or they might just go standard, honestly.
Hero-wise, yeah.
Yeah. But why go standard? You're already in a dominating position. Why not end it on an extremely high note
Yeah.
for the fans?
I agree.
I'd want that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Give us hero picks that will make friends all over the world fight.
Kadita Johnson.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they'll be like, hey, how come we're playing this? It's because I saw Axe play it and they won.
Okay.
Right?
Give me Kadita Johnson.
You want Kadita Johnson. Okay, who else would you pair up with the Kadita and Johnson together?
Like in the
No, you have Kadita, and I assume mid. You have Johnson and Rome.
Yeah.
We start with your EXP. Who'd your EXP be?
Yuzong.
Gold
Yuzong.
Claude.
You want Gold Claude.
Yeah, all five or all four mentioned
Dive.
can dive.
All that. Who else? Who else dies?
Yeah, I mean Lancelot.
I'm thinking of someone who literally dives. Is it just Kadita? Yeah, he's the only like water-based hero. And then in the jungle, I'd put in something kind of Gila like.
Hanzo.
I'm thinking Gila, bro.
Okay.
Like a lily.
In the what?
What? In the jungle.
In the jungle, Lilia.
Hey man, like if
It's happened to me before.
if we are happily theorizing the craziest lineups we can wish for here that Axe Meta would bring up, why the heck not?
What? Yeah.
They brought out a juice in gold lane. It went deathless, had max stacks with Sky Piercer,
Yeah.
and they won.
You got to use your imagination, Eternal.
Okay. I was hoping it would be Broken Walls. And then it's Johnson Kadita time.
Wait a second. In this desk, is Gani SpongeBob? Is it Turner Squidward? And then my Patrick?
I like Squidward.
Yeah.
Squidward is actually the most relatable
Exactly.
character.
I don't
The
like
older I
SpongeBob.
get,
Oh, you're
the
not
more
a
I
big
like it.
SpongeBob? Okay.
Unfortunately. Maybe I'm Plankton.
Oh.
Maybe.
That's why you really want the Realme phone with the AI. You're gonna name it Karen. Okay. So we're finally in the draft here. Axe RLG decided to respect the hell out of their juicing, out of the juicing gold lane of Axe Mena and just straight up banned it out. They can pick it up for themselves, but they just decide to take it out here. With the Yuzhong gone, could be set up for an Eve first pick here for RLG, if not the Kalea. Might actually be the pick.
I really want to see just one more time that Tigreal from Axe Mena. Like, please, please let it be a Tigreal game.
You want to see
Rice
Cream?
Crim.
Yeah.
Rice Cream. Okay. Let's see. Will that Tig come through or not? It's gonna be the Grok though. So yeah, I mean a lot of the options still on the board. You know, the Eve. They want to go Kalea, still up and available. But they might shit, so
You know what? With the Yusenshin on the other side, maybe the Tigreal might actually just come up for Axe a little bit later on. Ooh. Blind Farsa pick
Wow.
alongside the Uranus. Okay, so this is an equation that we saw a lot of second half of last year. If another side has YSS, you'd want to have Uranus with you. But then the Esmeralda will be open, which dead lanes that. Unless they're okay with it.
Let's make this celebration sparkle.
the CC
like a
though.
winter
Right? I like the Esmeralda pick. I like the idea, especially going up against the Farsa. I think Esmeralda pick could be value, but now
It's still flex though, right?
technically sure.
Which I was made for.
Okay. They fight high ground with high ground. They pick up the E for themselves. Hayabusa. I don't think they can go Tigreal now though.
With
Yeah.
the Eve, yeah.
I don't think we're going to be seeing it either. RLG, I think they're going to be putting the CC in the gold lane
Your team is
because their draft gets very rounded out well by a Esmeralda. Unless they think Axe is going to pick it up, but there's no slot for it in their lineup. So I think really just, if I'm Axe, I just ban out the Esmeralda. Whittle down the fighters that you could pair up with the gold lane CC.
Can you put Xborg in the gold lane? You can, right?
Oh, yes, yes, actually.
I'll pick it up.
For Axe?
Would you want
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
for Axe, yeah. That,
Alright, I'm like thinking about the bands right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Lacking.
That would totally be fine actually. You put a gold lane Xborg. Although up against the CC might be kind of meh if that is going to be a CC in the gold lane.
Yeah.
might be tough to manage it. Like, you're gonna need the help of your team to help manage the CC.
And we're not even sure that the CC is going gold.
Exactly.
True.
They still might just end up putting the CC in the
EXP.
TXP lane.
So, in a perfect world or in a perfect scenario, ideal scenario, I think Axe needs to pick up a hero that can crowd control at least.
Probably Gatot, right? For Rice Cream.
I got that
There you go.
great call. I thought about Khalid, but it seems like it's a little bit too ambitious. But
The tyrant
Wow.
of wrath.
another Moscow gate here for Axe.
Some of the best fast damage dealing basic attack heroes are gone. Although the Cloud might be the last pick here for Axe.
Why didn't they go carry instead?
RLG?
Yeah.
Your
Actually,
team
that's
is
a
Anticipating the Claude pick. It's good against the Uranus as well.
that. I think they were also looking at. They saw the Hayabusa. They saw the Moskov.
Yeah.
Of course, usually when there's a Farsa on the other side, teams would want to have a Moskov with them to help access the backline easier. So a little bit more traditional lineups for both. Nothing crazy.
I had a
actually.
feeling.
Nothing crazy. They both just go super standard with it.
Yeah. What do you think about the drafts? Who are you favoring more?
I think just based on the drafts, I got to side with the side of an Axe. Just because I like that Ranger pick. Your boy Speedy, he'll rock that Ranger. And alongside Farsa,
Yeah.
that's going to be a very, the range is a lot.
I'm leaning a little bit more as well towards Axe here. Even though on paper RLG has a lot of potential, Axe has just proven to be a top quality team
5
compared
seconds till
to
the
their
enemy
opponents. Unless
reaches the
RLG
battlefield.
has one last big
Smash
surprise ready for us. It is game number 2, Axe versus RLG, Mena versus Vietnam.
Welcome to Mobile
Let's force a game
Legends.
3. Right? Let's go all the way. If RLG still want to, play around with Axe, why are you looking?
Oh yeah, like hopefully.
Throw boy though, very low.
Throw boy, what are you doing?
Hey! With the concussive blast, he was able to find the kill, and that will be a 1-for-1.
I would not say that was Throw Boy's fault. That was all Hehehe. Hehehe made the right call there.
RLG, baby. They're coming back here in game 2.
For the record, I was the only caster who put the 2-1.
Actually, that's true.
That's true.
So I don't know about the girl on my left here. Once again, 3.
You were a speedy Curly. What happened?
Yeah,
I
I call bandwagon, but
No, but of course we'd want to see RLG be able to end things on a high note as well here in the M7 wildcard. And that is a good start to it. But they're going to need to find a way to sort of temper the form that Axe Mena still is leading in terms of their matchups in the EXP and mid. Once again, Alpha is just bullying Duck in the EXP lane.
no. Hey, now. Very different scenario. And he was in earlier. That will be a free kill for Axe Mena.
Quanok doing Quanok things, right? MVP of the first game on the Farsa, doing the exact same thing on the Farsa here in the second game. A very aggressive emblem choices as well for Quanok, dealing a lot more damage. And I'm pretty sure he's going to go for a similar item route too to emphasize that burst. Oh, okay. Oh,
Goodness. Damage on that Uranus. Insane. No kick yet available for Hehe, so they should be fine.
Yeah, not level 4 just yet here. And their airstrike pop right there. Very peculiar, but seems like just put out information. Regardless, Throwboy will still take the first nude. Hey. No flicker. That's gonna be Shadow Kill though, connecting on towards hey. So yeah, Throwboy was taken down early on, but that's gonna be the recovery. Radon, 1 HP. AOG Rice Cream, right on the mark, will take that kill.
4-1 now. 1,400 gold lead for Axe Mena. Really good finishing as well coming from Rice Cream. Granted, maybe in certain situations that could have been like an overextend, but it worked out. Nobody was there to follow up or punish Rice Cream in that venture. So similar to game number 1, it feels like Axe Mena really just dominating this game from the early.
Yeah, quite a great start now. With the lead that they have, at around 3 minutes in, they can just keep up the aggression at this point. It seems like they found their footing again after the bad start because of the pressure applied onto Throwboy. And because, yet again, the EXP lane is getting dominated by Alpha, that means Axmana has a good anchor on their side.
A lot of, the map is right here for X-Mana, right? Providing information in the mid lane, a small action. Radon will not be able to survive that one. That's a kill and perhaps a turret in the next wave for X-Mana. RLG just couldn't find their rhythm. And receiving a lot of damage there from that Shadow Cannon will be taken down. No orange buff for the Lancelot here in minute number 4. Things are looking from bad to worse here early on.
Somehow it feels like the movements or the rotations coming from Axmana, it's so on point, right? Throwboy always mirrors the movements. They know that Hehe isn't there, but
Potential pick off an attempt. That's a sprinkler. That's going to be Daylight securing a kill, an important one as well. Will that be enough? AOG, the line, one up with the wings by wings. Trying to isolate members. Daylight, the Spirit of Misery. That's a Purify popped, but no threat. More as Axmana wasn't able to close their distance, and RLG, well done for them to deny that kill, but still turtle for Throwboy.
Yeah, they don't get a turtle, but that was a nice little display by the Moscow and the show together. Oh my goodness!
at this point, build Sky Piercer.
Wow.
Yeah, let's do it.
Go. There you go, Speedy. Build it.
Yeah, done, but also, you know what?
The call.
They want to throw boy as well.
Yeah, let's see. Hey, finds a kick on towards Throwboy. That's a shutdown. Unfortunately, it falls to hey, but Axmana here gotta stay composed, and surely but surely RLG will be active here, looking for mistakes, forcing mistakes if Axmana is not careful.
Caster Curse?
Yes, could be. Just see the caster curse. Hey, he's been landing those kicks very well in this game so far.
I agree.
Widely impressed. Trying to see if maybe RLG can find a way to get Lucky some items a little bit more progress, because so far the Uranus is just running over everyone. He can just keep doing this, stand in front of RLG and not even allow them to position well.
Oh, not again.
Yikes!
Taking time flicker there, but yeah, you can sense the pressure just given by Alpha. The Uranus, by the way. And Axmana still just holding on the tempo, controlling the map. It seems like RLG, the game is slipping away from them.
But advantage that RLG has, again, oh wait a second, he takes hand. Can he get out?
I don't think so. Oh, no.
He gets out.
He did not commit the shadow kill. Oh boy. Very, very cheeky there, but the YSS will survive. Radon! That's a two-man AOG! That's gonna be Ducky and Radon taking down Axmana, shifting their gears, and RLG, they don't like it.
That was way too easy for Rice Group to land that AOG on the two. I'm perplexed.
You're perplexed?
I am perplexed and I'm shocked.
Looks pretty good for Axmana.
Oh yeah, HHN this time, I don't think he will survive. They take down two. Previously, they will take two now. As, ladies and gentlemen, we're not even 7 minutes in, it's already 11 kills and 6,000 gold lead in hand. That's a genius one for Quanov. Spells nasty.
Also the second stack for Speedy on the Sky Piercer. So you can expect that to help them a lot more as well. Oh, here we go.
AOG again, locking two members down. They make it look so easy. That's going to be the double. That's going to be Speedy, though, shut down by Hehe again. Two important shutdowns taken by the roamer from RLG. That is not ideal.
They did trade for Speedy though.
Yeah, they were able to get the gold laner down. But it seems like it got to the point where Karnov is playing as if this is old school Farsa, the Farsa that from, I'd say you know what, it's 2026, 5 years ago.
You?
Like, yeah, that level of Farsa, like, actually not even like 2019, 2020 Farsa.
Wow.
That really, like, unstoppable kind of Farsa that after many years had to be constantly nerfed. Kick out the Alpha might happen.
Uh-oh, that's a Purify pops. That's a damage. Alpha! Finally gets taken down to 5v4 now. Let's see. Hey. Not able to sustain the damage, but it's one up gone. Now it's a 3v4, but Speedy is on it. That's a quick double as he picks up the malefic roar. Radon is able to juke from that AOG, but not from the damage for Throwboy. As Daylight looks to salvage something top, but Axmana here, they're able to recover from that early onslaught.
Going for the Lord. straight away here, 5,000 gold lead. Looking to see whether or not RLG want to look for a crazy steal. You can see HHN hovering in the vicinity, but it looks like it will be a free lord given to Axmana.
Now with that locked in, heading into the 9th minute, Lord Kill, brought to you by Realme Pro 5G. Seems like this really could be it. They do have a couple of items on Daylight. No, actually, no, not just a couple. They have the Trinity locked in. They have Radon's real world manipulation. This could still work out well for them. They just really need to avoid the Feathered Airstrike and the AOG.
Can they? Throwboy, very aggressive.
HHN will not be able to survive. They have to defend with 4, potentially 3 soon as Radon is not able to get out from that, ladies and gentlemen. The base is wide open with this Ducky and Daylight. That's a kick, but no clear follow-up. The Lord is on the base. That's a 2-man taunt. And ladies and gentlemen, Axmana will claim the clean sweep going up against RLG. Perfectly executed, perfect MLBB.
The runner-ups from MENA, former champions earlier the first half of this year, will be able to end their campaign in the wild card with their heads held high, ending with a 2-0 sweep of RLG. Round of applause for both of them, for the
Also,
representatives of MENA and for Vietnam.
I think this is officially the fastest game in the wildcards.
Wow.
9 minutes and 28 seconds. It was previously held in by VP at 9 minutes and 29 seconds.
Well, just 1 second faster.
1 second faster.
Oh, that's a crazy difference. The fact that it was just 1 second could have been the difference between the two. Again, congratulations
Aw.
to Axe. There were a lot more perspectives as well, possibilities of Axe maybe going for a deeper run because of the impressive showing that they had in MSC in terms of the action that they brought, the surprising results.
The information that we were given about them not being able to access too many scrims, also the limited time that they had outside of the tournament because of the things that they had to do in the real world, you know. The fact that they went this far and the fact that they showed us what they did, super impressive. Speedy. Big fan. Big fan.
The proudly proclaimed Speedy Girly. Speedy Girly Eterna.
He did well both games.
Yeah.
I gotta say, right?
On the Jushin.
On the Jushin.
Yeah, we got to see a Jushin Gold Lane game in the wild card. I hope that is just a little teaser of what other crazy picks we can see in the Gold Lane. Is it actually the era where we're gonna bring in mages in the Gold Lane back? Like the days of when we saw Lilia showing up in the Gold Lane. What's up, Marky? The days of now Jushin. Who else was put in the Gold Lane before? Farsa.
We saw Farsa.
Farsa, yeah.
Farsa Gold Lane. Chang'e. Okay, maybe not Chang'e.
Ooh,
Why
I've been
not?
hearing rumors about Chang'e, by
Why
the way.
not Chang'e? Why not?
Why not, Chong?
Why not?
Maybe Speedy and Axmana just opened up the floodgates for what could be a very versatile.
Donna Gold.
What was that?
But if we're talking
The
about like
floodgates open.
Okay.
damage
was that a Lord of the
DPS,
Rings reference?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, sorry, I just heard it
It's
out of it.
okay.
Excuse me,
It's
you were
fine.
saying damage DPS.
like magic damage DPS than Cyclops. You know?
Or Cyclops. Yeah.
you know what? Yeah. It's time for us to really open up what the Gold Lane meta could be here in the M7 World Championship. Again, I mean, that's why all the changes happen. And the MVP of the game is going to be Quanok. And again, of course, I feel like this one I could really completely see, like, hell yes. Feathered Airstrike is a really strong ability. It's really good. And he maximized every single one of them. It seems like RLG could not move because there was always a Feathered Airstrike to bring them down low first.
The Farsa really benefited from the changes to the mage items, right? I thought maybe going crazy, we would think more like Kadita and so on and so forth, but we completely forgot a simple Farsa and the change to her kit, the way that her burst damage works as well. As soon as she hits that level 4, gets the feather airstrike, it works wonders too.
Was that 2 games where he prioritized a lightning truncheon
Yes.
both times?
Sir.
This is like that's the path now for Forza. After all the time that we got to see the glowing wand rush,
Yeah.
now we're starting to see the theory and practice of like, hey, maybe mid laners are just gonna stop building the glowing wand first. Just get dominance ISIS onto everyone else, and that's exactly what happened here with the lightning truncheon and then the genius wand rush.
Yeah, and also I think he's acting as a stabilizer at least in this game.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Barca, very. He's there to cover. He's there also to sometimes initiate if there's a possibility. Hey! Even on that Cho, you know, whose job is technically to be a nuisance going up against a Barca like so, but he's rocking the Purify, so he's fine. He's independent.
Yeah, strong, independent mid lane.
I thought this was going in a different direction.
Yeah, that's what Guano. What you talking about? He's a Sip, a strong, independent mid laner.
Yes.
And that's what you want your mid laners to be, especially if it's a Farsa with wings by wings.
Absolutely. And on top of Quanok, we saw the impact that Alpha had in the side lane as well in the first game. He was on the Phobius, and then the second game, Uranus also had that impact. Speedy again. Are we going to talk about Speedy again? I mean, we get to take a look at some of his flashy plays in the highlights. So when we're talking about Axeman, I don't think we can shy away from Speedy.
Yeah, I just hope that for Axe, as we got to see glimpses of brilliance from all their players, especially since the beginning of the wild card. Again, in game 1 against Guangzhou, it really looked like they could have taken that one. It was just turned over their heads, and they lost momentum after that. Hopefully they get to find time to balance everything that they're going on as members of the academe, and of course being professional MLBB players as well, because you see it. You see what Axemena could be.
Very scary.
Very scary indeed. Like 834 and that Granger.
Yeah.
Did he max out his stacks? He got all his. Did he get all his kills after the?
Yes, but I forgot. Was he picked up after or not? But
Oh wait, no, yeah, he does have 3 deaths, so that means he wasn't able to max out his stack.
Rice Cream though, shout out as well. They got that gacha. A couple of times it was a blind OG. Technically, right? Sure.
Yeah.
There was info that maybe the mid lane has no flicker, but then he went in blind, I believe.
Mhm.
But still got
Yeah, and he was still able to get people with it, which is pretty wild.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like a Rice Cream thing. Like he loves that AoE momentum-based hero.
Yeah.
That's why he was really good on the
Okay.
Tigreal too. And then he's able to translate that, despite it being a lot more challenging compared to the Tigreal into the Gata. Because for something like the Gata, just because, or maybe because of the animation, you can still like walk out of it. But he still made it work. So
That means he probably found somehow the most perfect time where they both did not have a dash ability or a way to really get out of it. To go outside of Axe first, real quick. Hey, I want to say, man, thank you for doing your best. He started off this game making sure that Throw Boy would die. He got a kill on the Throw Boy.
True.
He completely stopped his jungle rotation. And then it was really him just being felt around the map. Like, it seems like every time I see the camera, it's something Axe is doing. Actually, is they're either trying to stop it or it's because he forced that movement from Axe.
props to hey.
Yeah. See, 100%. Fight
TP.
For, yeah,
Yeah.
TP.
First day on a roamer, by the way, at least for a wildcard.
You're right.
Yeah,
first,
that's
first
true.
time on the job, technically.
That's
First
true.
day on the job for roamer, as
He-
a roamer.
Nice try.
He started off as mid,
Yeah.
then went back to his OG position, which was gold.
Gold.
Then went back to mid in the same series, and then now we're Rome.
Back to Rome.
So hey, RLG, thank you as well for doing what you can and your best here in the M7 World Championship wildcard. And similar to Axemena, congratulations once again on the win. There are chairs, and not just chairs, secret lab chairs. You know what? I won't say that they are chairs anymore. They are experiences.
I think their lifestyle.
They are a lifestyle.
I have 2.
I think they're just a habit. I just want to one up you.
The other one I gave to my sister.
You gave it to who?
My sister.
Okay, that's fine. You know what? That's good. You are a good big sister for doing
Secret
that.
lab.
you.
Terrible friend for not doing that. Come on.
I love this design. I love this colorway, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, with whatever you're doing, even if you're not using it to be aggressively competitively gaming, it's still a great companion to have with you when you're on the desk. Recline it, see how far you can go.
It's adjustable.
It's just a ball. It's so
The
comfortable.
armrest.
Top
Whoa, whoa,
quality.
whoa, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa,
whoa, whoa, whoa. See, lie down. Relax,
There you
relax.
go. Oh,
Relax, let it
oh,
be.
you're real.
Just let it be.
Okay.
Just let it. See? See?
I see the light.
Yeah, I mean, don't say that.
Oh,
There's no light above you. What light are you seeing? There's no light. Oh, you saw that light. Okay. But yes, of course, rise up the ranks with the Secret Lab Titan Evo and all the other models of the Secret Lab chair that you can find as well. But this is the really nice one that you can get, the M7 one. Scan that QR code there for you. And if you want to look good in game also while you're looking good IRL with the chair that you're sitting on, then get the new Granger skin. Even if you're not a Granger main, just be one of those people like me who gets skins he never gets to use.
He's a collector.
Because I do not have a problem. I just love good art. So get the Thunder Ascendant skin. It's available right now. Just unlock the pass and it's yours. This is the starter Granger
basic,
M7 skin,
yeah.
the basic skin. It's the next one that's really
The prime.
that really pops.
I think it's really pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Pretty.
Yeah, it is level 75. Max out your pass.
Yes.
Get
Ooh.
that.
The animation goes wild.
It does. Yeah, we get to see it in game.
It's like a it's like a dragon.
Yeah, it is. I like how it's a little bit more subdued
Compared
to the previous
yeah.
ones, but it's still very flashy.
pretty.
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 I don't think pretty is the right word to describe, but
Well, you can't agree with me on
I mean it's
anything.
cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's a dragon.
You guys want to keep bickering?
No.
It's like, you guys good?
We're sick of that.
It's a dragon.
Hey, so when are we? Hello, when are we? Kind of like, I'm okay. So yeah, thank you so much for spending the first half of this day number 3 with us here. Again, my name is Redmar here with Gandhi and Eterna. You're still going to be seeing them here at the M7 World Championship. I've had a great time. Hopefully you did too. We still have matches coming up. It's Boostgate versus Zeta Division, the Group A decider matchup. If Zeta Division wins that, then they are going to be shocking the world and shocking Boostgate up. Or will Boostgate just solidify themselves as one of the top 2 teams in Group A? A lot of questions. There's going to be another set of casters answering that. We'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
But see you again.
New Day 15 Pro M7 official gaming foam.
Fairy Games. Spend, play, and win.
Welcome to the M7 Carnival, legend. You traveled all the way to the Land of Dawn? Don't worry, we'll guide you through all the activities and wonderful experiences we have. Here's everything you can do in the M7 Carnival for ticket prices as low as 20,000 rupiah. First stop is the Stage of Legends, filled with performances, music, cheers, the biggest M7 watch party, and a special performance from Stephanie Poetry on the final day of the carnival. Game recognizes game in the M7 Carnival, as we'll be collaborating with the NBA. And history is made here at the M7 Carnival, the first ever MCGG World Championship. The Go 1 Grand Final will be hosted here at Stadion Maja Jakarta. So come join us and feel the energy. Next stop, the Heroes Playground, to take photos with giant hero statues and meet cosplays of heroes from the Land of Dawn. Come to the Hall of Creators and Pros to meet and greet with top content creators. Teams from MPL ID and Legends are here. Line up, take photos, and even walk away with an autograph. Play games in the Rewards Arena to win prizes from all of our brand partners. It's at the NPL Market. Booths of your favorite teams, exclusive drops, and surprises from your favorite teams. Take a quick bite at GoPay's Land of Dine. We've partnered up with GoFood for your food and drinks. The Magic Map has shown us all 6 zones in the M7 Carnival. We're calling you to play, explore, and wander. Don't miss out on exclusive gifts ready for visitors worth over 2.5 billion rupiah, including M7 limited edition swag bags, exclusive merch, in-game chests, and special skins. Are you ready, legend? Get your tickets soon, because we can't wait to meet you at the M7 Carnival.
are your M4 World Champions. Winning the game, getting the checkmate, setting everything up right now.
Just sizzle, got a crew so hot, no riddles. It's 0 to 100, no middle. That's right, that's right. When I walk in the room, everybody gotta watch us. R to the I to the S to the E. Gonna shut down the ops if they tryna get past me. You can watch us sizzle. We're making this shit up go triple. It's 0 to 100, no middle. That's right, that's right. When I walk in the room, we rise as one. Got me wild and free. Now watch us stay fly. Doing it like I do. If you're rolling with me, the best team that unite. When I walk in the room, everybody gotta watch me sizzle. Got a crew so hot, no riddles. It's 0 to 100, no middle. That's right, that's right. When I walk in the room, everybody gotta watch us. R to the I to the S to the E. Gonna shut down the apps if they tryna get past me. You can watch us sizzle. We're making this shit up go triple. It's 0 to 100, no middle. That's right, that's right. When I walk in the room, we rise as one.
Now, it's very common here in MLBBC where the talents are on a spectrum. Some have ADHD, some have autism, so it's always a good thing to be up to date with all of your fun facts. Speaking of fun facts, do you guys know that your brain cannot feel pain?
I did know that.
Yeah, your brain actually
Your
does
brain
not.
cannot feel pain.
It cannot
Yeah.
feel pain. The one that
Huh.
actually felt pain is your skull.
Your skull feels pain.
Your skull.
so there are
some-
nerves on the skull?
So, yeah.
In
So
the skull?
On the skull, on the skin, but on the brain itself, you can
There's
actually
nothing.
like you can poke it. And
What if you
won't
don't
feel
have
it.
a brain? Because a lot of
meaning
people
to
back
say-
at home don't.
meaning to say, someone could operate on your brain and you would not feel it.
So that's why in Get Out they didn't need anesthesia.
Exactly.
brain.
Welcome to the wild cards here. Again, this is all about education because we're talking about ADHD, autism. Speaking of autism, Mirko here, an amazing friend, one of the best play-by-play casters that we've ever had, and is here and then dealing with your problems. We got Arashi going with jujutsu, and apparently the other person just doesn't fight back. But hey, he's that kind of guy.
He
He
likes
is that
loves
way.
fighting.
It's called being tactical. If you ain't cheating, you're not doing it right.
Exactly. In fact, I even heard where the one that you really have to be careful of is the one that looks like an accountant.
Mm.
And he does.
How may I help you with your taxes this evening?
You know what? He looks like he could play for Zeta Division because he has the name and he has the power of friendship.
Hey, you need friends for that. But yeah, you're talking about Zeta Division. Let's set the mood. Let's set the tempo here. I'm pretty sure for all the fans, they're really wondering which one will actually go through. Is it Boostgate or is it Zeta? This is the final chance to rise and advance because Zeta Division, if they win 2-0, they will actually advance.
Yeah, which is crazy because Group A looked to be a group that was going to be predetermined, especially with Boostgate doing so well. But then Zone just destroyed everyone, and now it's level playing field. We started the day off almost with like, all right, everybody can make it, but now with Zone winning, it makes it only now Zeta or Boostgate.
Exactly, man. It's going to be down to the wire, quite literally. And the fact that they need 2-0 against a team like Boostgate, it's definitely a daunting task. But hey, man, plot armor is real. It happens from time to time. I think we are expecting something like that to possibly show up today.
Yeah, if you guys really want to understand how it really works, is that with a 2-0, it's basically Zeta Division as well as Boostgate being on the same points, but on the head-to-head, winning makes it so that Zeta is able to move on. But if Boostgate, they even win 1 point.
One game.
Right? One game, winning one game, they will have enough so that even if Zeta wins 2-1 anyways, they will not have enough to move through. And this is the critical point because in each group, only 2 teams can make it forward.
Yeah, it's an RQ versus Navi situation at the end of MPL Indonesia Season 16. And we're seeing it here again in Wildcard. But there's not going to be a chance for tiebreaker. So at least there's that.
It's going to be decisive by today. So you can bet that both teams are bringing up the best strategies and they have a lot to learn from. There's been a lot of different approaches to the current meta. And I think that's something that makes the matches very, very interesting.
Well, right now we're going to be looking at the team head-to-head here to see how they've been really performing all the way through here in the wild cards. Because when it looks at the numbers, honestly, it is more on Boostgate because we've been watching their games. And even in the games that they lost, they still look pretty good when compared to Zeta Division.
Yeah.
You know, flashy sometimes, making those TikTok plays, but not everything works out.
I think for Boostgate, they've been able to bring out a lot of really interesting approaches, right? Some unique fighters, unique picks. Sometimes the draft looks a bit shaky, but for the most part, right, they've been able to actually find a good footing in the meta. Whereas for Zeta Division, it seems like they're still playing a bit more template, you know, a bit more old-fashioned, quote-unquote. So I think that's where Boostgate will definitely have a bit of an advantage.
Yeah, and again, I feel like one of the things that Zeta Division has to be careful of is the tempo, the early aggression, because that is something that Boostgate really likes, especially with an Indonesian coach, Tezet. Doesn't matter what kind of lineup that they have, even when they have that Guinevere, they try to go for something early. Didn't work out, but hey, they try. Speaking of trying, this is Boostgate Esports. We got XC, Kazui, Identity, Walker, as well as RX. And personally for me, Kazui and RX is the one to watch, but if somehow Sora gets through, hey, it's XC, man.
Yeah, for sure. And don't forget about Wactor as well, because again, when you're talking about
I
the
would
current
prefer forgetting, but yeah, go on.
Well, again, it's about playmaking, right? About making plays happen. And Wactor hasn't really been, you know, shining as like the main guy, but for the most part, he's been consistently finding opportunities that allows his team to get forward.
Yeah, I still remember ulting into the mid twice and dying both times.
Yeah, sometimes you want to forget some things.
Yeah, there you go. Zeta Division though, Junichi, Ten, Katsu, Kani, as well as Mui Minet. And I gotta say, despite them here definitely being the underdogs, being a 1 match away from making through the wild cards, this is I'm just hoping for a good MLB, man.
Yeah, me too. I think I speak for most of the people watching as well that when we're talking about Zeta Division, we expect them to be the underdogs. We expect them to be the ones, you know, not really rated highly compared to the Mongolian team, to the Turkish team. But it's still disappointing to see their run here, especially after you've seen their run in GOTF, their run in the MSC wildcard as well. They've been able to shock a lot of people. And apparently it's due to nerves.
Yeah.
They were nervous on day number 1, but you can't really use that excuse anymore for day number 2. And now on day number 3, if they're still not warmed up, they're done. This is the end of the road.
And to be fair, you did see them experiment a bit more. We saw the Kadira show up. You saw some potential avenues for them to try and find some victories. But again, they got to be a bit more decisive about it.
Yeah.
And make sure that they don't hesitate. Because in a situation like this, the nerves, right? The fact that they are so close to being eliminated or moving forward, they have to try and forget about that and focus on the game at hand.
Something that I've learned is that if you want to be confident, especially when you're up on stage, when you're playing, sometimes you just got to shout. You know, like bring that adrenaline. Be like, you know?
I couldn't hear anything when you did that, dude. That was loud.
Dude, I was
deafening.
I was on a different planet. I was on Uranus. And that's how far away I was.
I could hear that from Uranus.
Yeah.
That's the kind of battle cry that you would want, especially when Uranus is in the conversation.
That's true. I mean, okay,
That's been betting for quite a while, though, by the way.
it has. Junichi doesn't like that pick though. Like whenever
I don't like that pick.
you don't why?
I don't like Uranus.
Why not?
No, okay.
I know it's like a dirty pick, but like why?
No. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. I feel like, especially as a roamer, right? Sure, he's strong, can cut lane, whatever, man. Give something to the team. It's a very selfish kind of hero.
I
them,
agree.
them Uranuses. Look at those unselfish heroes. The Arlets, the Lapu Lapu,
Yuzong.
the Yuzong.
Yeah.
When you do something, you do for your nakama. You do for your family. You do for your country. Uranus just does it for himself.
That's true.
He just wants to be the center of attention.
Uranus can sometimes be a center of attention, Rashi.
For sure. But, in a situation like this, you want to make sure that you use that synergy. The power of friendship has been very, very strong since the beginning.
Uranus has no friends.
Exactly. You
He's
can't just
alone.
focus on one guy alone.
I think he likes Rafaela, but that's about it.
Does Rafaela like Uranus or does Uranus like Rafaela?
I think they're like part of the same
Category.
military or something. I don't know.
The same squad.
Is this actually lore accurate?
Yeah, it's lore. It's lore. Yeah. Rafaela, dude, hear the voice lines. You know when Uranus says, you see value in me, Rafaela.
That's not Uranus.
That's
Benjamin.
Already? Oh yeah.
Oh man. All right. Shall we? Shall we boost Gate and Zeta ourselves up here for gate number 1? Yuzong, Kalea, and Grok banned away. Coach Ola on Zeta Division has banned out Lancelot and the Sora. So at least they prospected the Sora here. Not going to see it from Exi.
I like how Coach Tezet is banning away a lot of playmaking tools, because it does seem that when it comes down to it, Boostgate gets the aggression going. If they have the first move, so to speak, they usually find more of an advantage. Whereas for Zeta, they want to be aggressive, but when they don't have the tools to make that happen, usually kind of slow down, especially in the mid game. That should be something that Coach Ola needs to be aware about.
Usually in this kind of position, we see Jushin early pick. I wonder if they want to consider for something like a Yisun Shin as well, just to take it away. But I don't know. With the changes of Jushin, you think like not that great, but actually looking pretty good.
Yeah, it's surprisingly still doing really, really well. But usually when you do want to go for the Juicin first pick, you already ban out the Eve, you take away that counter pick.
Yeah.
Here, BGT haven't done it, so it's still up to our own assumptions here. But for me, Zeta Division, it just feels like sometimes they overthink their drafts, like especially on Dangerous Grass after they won game number 2 yesterday. They transitioned into Dangerous Grass again, but they just refuse to play the Hilda. So that's something that I hope doesn't happen here. I hope Zeta just sticks to their strengths and they don't overthink it.
I'm actually looking forward to seeing if Zeta will play a bit more for Katsu, because I feel like when Katsu gets a good aggressive hero, able to actually make some really good plays, but in the mid game, sometimes it seems like they're focusing on the side lanes a bit more, and I feel like they could really use Katsu's hero a bit more reliably to actually start off a lot of these sequences.
I would say going for a side lane is going to be difficult going up against Boostgate, because RX doesn't matter what kind of hero that he uses, whether it's a fighter or a marksman, it's so hard to get this guy. And there you go, the Jushin as well as the Uranus. So a guy with no friends, and then Jushin now deals more damage. I think this is a pretty okay opening, because it's not a complicated open to the draft.
I think in a way, yes. It's definitely not complicated. It's just cryo picks, but again, it is straying away from the strengths of Zeta, especially if this Uranus goes into the XP lane, which is it looks like it's going to be the case. Fanny pick for 10. This is the first time that we get to see him on the Fanny in the wild card. He's been amazing on flashy picks, but for some reason in the wild card, again, could be the nerves that we've been talking about for the last 2 days. He's been weird. He dashes forward on the Yisun Shin. He dashes forward on the Hayabusa, and sometimes he just gets caught for no reason.
Seems like he's looking at different things that we see ourselves on the screen, and he seems to spy opportunities that he think might work out. And on a Fanny, there's going to be more of those that he needs to be careful about. Looking at the side of Boostgate, though, there are targets available for the Fanny to make plays happen, but I don't know if he'll be able to actually find those moments, especially considering that Coach Tezet should be quite aware of the dangers of assassins against his lineup.
Now the thing is, for Zeta, their draft, I'm just worried that it will be all over the place, right?
Yeah.
Because you guys did say that they kind of overthinking. Having a Fanny, if at 5 to 7 minutes you're kind of not doing anything, you're kind of just going for those side lanes, right? So whatever your goat laner is going to be, which I'm assuming is going to be a marksman, maybe something like a Claude, has to be kind of self-sufficient because your jungler isn't going to be there to carry. So I'm just hoping the other two picks balances out the draft a little bit, because if not, I will be having a headache, even if my brain can't feel pain.
Yeah, your skull will definitely feel the pain of this one if that's the case. Good bans though on the side of Zeta Division. They've really tried to get the Fanny into a comfortable spot. The Claw does get banned. I'm thinking now Harrick for Zeta. It works with the composition. Now you have another magic damage source into the late game. You don't need to rely on the juice in on Sky Piercer. You can really start taking the Fanny and the Harrick into a comfortable spot. But they don't go with the marksman, and this means range is a problem. Zeta Division don't have a lot of it. So even if they win on the neutral objectives and get a lead, sieging is quite bad.
I would say their win condition is very small, right? The window is very tight because now you're having a CC. Having a 100% win rate is good on paper, but looking at the lineup, Uranus, the CC, the Fatty and all, kind of screams that we do want to fight. We're not going to be scaling all that well. So I just want to see, can they actually fight the aggression against Bousquet, because we did talk about it. The early game, they do like to fight quite a lot.
And you're going to see for Zeta, they need to find something else to kind of start the fights with. Because right now, it's only the Lantern player, basically, for the team. And again, against Bousquet's lineup, with all this crowd control, the real manipulation, the dark waves as well, if they dive into this without anything else to kind of assist the beginning of the fight, it might be a bit difficult. They might get comboed.
What's going to be Romer here?
Honestly, looking at this composition, it's tough to pick any Romer you're thinking about.
So it has to be a weird one. Right? It might be something we haven't seen for a while.
The end of one thing.
What?
Is
Never
the
mind.
beginning of
Uranus
another.
Rome? CC Rome?
It looks like it's going to be Uranus Rome.
Oh.
Shout out to Rec, he's a pioneer in this part. He played this in early seasons with Revitalize. Everybody called him a mad lad. I called him a madman.
Maybe he's a visionary.
Maybe.
From the looks of it, Zeta's whole idea here is to be able to outmaneuver the whole lineup of Bousquet and just use movement speed, right? The Uranus, the Esmeralda, the Sushin, these are all very mobile heroes, but again, very weak on the crowd control side. So we'll see how this goes. It's mobility against crowd control, basically.
Or just say screw the rules. I'm here to fight. I got a Uranus up front, and all of us is just gonna charge from behind. I'm hoping to see an AOT skin here coming in from the Fanny, because this gives that kind of energy. Tatakai. My soldiers rage!
Shinzo Sasageo!
Erwin Schmish.
Dude, I love Full Metal Alchemist.
Smash them.
I love it too.
All
But yeah,
troops
that triggers me a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game one here.
to
Zeta
Mobile
Division going up against
Legends.
Bousquet. And Zeta Division, they gotta win a 2-0 to go on to the next stage of the wildcards.
That's an anime plot, man. Seriously.
Quite literally, right? Being on the back foot, have one moment to really shine. Let's see how they perform here. Katsu already getting poked down in the lane. Usually this is going to be a bit difficult, but with a Uranus that can sustain all that damage, it kind of nullifies the Eve just a little bit. I'd love to see what they do. Can they rotate faster than Bousquet?
So it's an Impure Rage Fanny as well, not the Lethal Ignition. I thought with a lot of the utility that they have, they would go for Lethal Ignition, additional burst, but it's just playing it for longer team time, I'm guessing.
Yep. Looks like Walter will take a bit of damage, but funny thing is, oh, hold on, is it moving too forward?
Oh! Good cables, but it gets caught in the Dark Wave and the Flicker. Now it's a lockdown over. X going to be caught, and look at the sustain coming in. Kani still alive through it all. Junichi has enough time to tear through Kazue now as he gets up with the Traceless. Junichi with the Flicker in, an early lead for Zeta Division as they try to go for the dive on Identity, but it's just that.
What a turn of events here. Zeta Division using the early sustain to bully Bousquet, losing 10 in the beginning of the sequence, and somehow, some way, using the consistent damage coming in from the Uranus, the Esmeralda, and the Sushin. This seems to be the idea, right? They can out-sustain and outmaneuver Bousquet. So now it kind of puts Bousquet on the back foot. They can't really go for these fights without knowing that they can close it out definitely.
Again, this is a draft that says, screw the rules, man. I just want to fight. And that's where Zeta Division, they understood that there are risks. Someone will die, right? You kind of just have to not care about it and trust that your teammates can pick up the pace. Like, fine, we lost our jungler, but does that really matter? We're not going to be contesting Turtle anyways. We're just here for the kills.
That's true. But it is rather concerning here. Junichi going to be ganked to the bottom lane. Just as I was saying, no purple buff on Fanny. I think I would take purple buff on Fanny and 0 kills compared to No purple buff on Fanny, and 3 kill start.
Well, right now they are starting to turtle, and Zeta Division actually is hovering around the area, thinking that they might want to try to collapse, maybe hoping for a boost gate to overextend and maybe get some kind of kill.
Yeah, Jude's going to be back as well. It is the Flying Cloud map, so they can get around the map really quick. Zeta have control. XC is going to be zoned away by Katsu now. He puts the Lancer Flare on him. No retaliation on the turtle. Pre-take. Katsu can be taken very low. Oh. Over there comes the Beacon now, locking them down. The Dark Wave over to Katsu. But he goes in. No, he keeps on jumping in and it actually gets him out. Junichi with a double. Now it's Identity caught on the cables as Junichi gets a triple.
Man, they're just running over, diving the target as well. RX can't do anything.
The traditional rules of MLBB do not apply to Zeta Division.
I kind of feel like for Booski, they're having different ideas here because we saw Kazooie. He understands that I'm not going to fight this. I don't care. I'm just going to farm up. I'm a Yi Sun-shin. If I get an item advantage, I'm going to win. But the rest of Booski is like, no, we can fight. Wait, what you talking about? It's just Zeta Division. And then they paid a price for that over-aggression.
Vector right now still trying to deny this orange take, but look at 10 zoning them away.
Oh, he's got to be careful though. Mountain Shocker is available. Kanye is able to juke away from Mountain Shocker. Junichi is too darn tanky, and with this, you don't really want to be chasing the Esmeralda Uranus. They're buying so much time.
Yeah. Right now, looking at the movements here, Junichi though is staying for quite a while, uses the flicker, trying to get away. AOG hits no one. It looks like Junichi is going to get out of there. Right now, Zeta Division is 1.6k ahead, but I feel like it's definitely not enough. For them to be comfortable, they need at least 3,000. At 3,000, you're kind of like half an item advantage, and at that point, then you can really start to push the aggression. But if only about 1,000, 2,000, Fusket is honestly fine, especially because they have scaling.
They have scaling, but they have to be careful because their gold lane is a fighter technically at this point. So in the late game with enough items, the Esmeralda and the Uranus are going to be such big problems for them to deal with without consistent DPS. Zeta Division has had a lot of questions thrown at them about the neutral objective take. It seems like now they're saying, we don't want the 50-50. We want the brawls first, and then we can deal up with the neutral objectives later.
Yeah, looking at the movements here, Exi is having a hard time against Junichi. It looks like he's already prepping for it, building the War Axe first so that if there's an extended fight, he can survive.
The tempo they have is just so much more compared to Boostgate. XC is getting bullied in the bottom lane. They have the rotation without any reaction from Boostgate. They go on Turtle, starting it off. Katsu trying to zone for the zone. Counting now pops in Consecration as Junichi gets locked out with a taunt and a Mountain Shockers. The RWM comes down, but it's still Katsu in the back doing so much with the help of Ted, but he gets kicked and now the AOG locks him down for Boostgate Esports to get 2 free kills. Katsu taunted, XC with a double. Boy Minette still able to go with the yo-yos, hiding away. No real lockdown to take him out, but it is a win for Boostgate.
A great adjustment from Boostgate Esports here. In the previous fight, they kind of got forced to clump together, trying to avoid the pick-off potential, the shred from the CC and 10 on the Fanny. But because they do that, they take a lot of damage from Esmeralda and Uranus together. But now they're spacing out, and you can see that Zeta Division are lacking that damage.
And here's the thing, Zeta Division, they lack the damage because they made quite crucial mistakes, in my opinion, where number one, they're not targeting the same members. It's very spread out, trying to make it like a 1v1 everywhere. And even 10 made the mistake. Instead of ulting Identity, he actually ulted RX.
Seems to be looking for Identity, but again, RX comes in from the side and kind of took the aggro. Definitely needs to be a bit more careful as you take a look at the replay here by our official payment partner, Riza.
Oh, look at the movements here. Like, again, like everyone is spread out. You basically have 2 different team fights, and 10 using his ult onto RX. 10K at this point, and the fight goes through.
Yeah, we missed out on quite a bit of action there. 10 still was able to get the purple, but it seems that way Kazooie with a jump in under turret. The taunt is perfect, and Kazooie gets a triple under the tier 1 in the mid lane.
Oh boy, Zeta Division falling behind right here. They wanted to use the sustain and the fighter advantage to get early game tempo, but now in the mid game, Boostgate are outdoing them.
Wait a second, wait a minute. Already used the curtain call. This could be another dive under turret. Kani can rotate, but what is Uranus gonna do? Just stand there. Oh man, Whacker going in as well. He steals the kill. It's okay, kill secure.
Yeah, but here's the thing. This is where we talk about the draft, man, because this is a draft that is very risky. Like, it may work every 1 in 20 times in rank, right? But here on the professional stage, where people know how to play around your win condition, which Zeta Division has like, I don't know, maybe 1.5.
Yeah, slim window.
It's hard to execute this kind of draft.
See, Vactus, you're trying to find something. RX!
They go for the Wave Dragon, able to lock him down, but it is Junichi who's very, very tanky, falling Star Moon. almost an escape, and Kazooie gets the fadeaway kills. Katsu tries to stick away from the real world manipulation, gets out barely. Turtle, though, will be secured by Zeta Division. They've distracted Boostgate Esports.
An unorthodox approach here from Zeta Division. It seems like, for the most part, they're really trying to... They really need to just dive in the backline before they do something. XE trying to find something.
As well, tables came through. Now he's going to go for the purple bomb. Third call comes over. The plan seems to be kind of weird. AOG in the back. That's a purify, but you cannot purify Kazue's damage. Running through them all. Another double for Kazooie. 7-1 and 6. Junichi's tanky, but against 3, it's going to be very hard to run.
At this point, even with the power of friendship, man, I don't see a way where Zeta Division can come back into this game. The only way that they can win if it's somehow Boostgate just tunnel vision
and throw.
And Zeta Division just be like, okay, we're just gonna 1v1 everywhere. 2 people in one lane, 2 people in the other lane, 1 person just try to stall them out, and then try to get as much turrets and then end the game. But I don't see that happening.
I mean, weird. That might be what they need to do, because right now they can't really win the 5v5 with the combos here from Boostgate. They just keep getting comboed because they're coming up together with the fighters.
Dude, XE can actually take this 2v1. Crimson Beacon. Oh, and pursue one last one on Katsu. 1v3, and he likes those odds. XE with a win.
Oh boy, despite the great start from Zeta Division, 5 kills on Junichi. There's still nothing they can do right now. They're tanky, but there's just so much damage available from Boostgate Esports. And the fact that Kazooie is playing so well, technically, with the distance management, he's just outputting damage, and Zeta Division seem to be looking for him, but they can't find him.
Oh, 10. Not a lot of energy. Quite a lot of
Oh! Okay, he can follow through, but there's no way you have enough damage to take him down.
But you know he was thinking about it.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, even if I die, it will look cool.
It would look cool.
And the rule of cool. Oh, hold on. AOG.
Straight into the purple buff, and they actually steal it away. Kazooie got the retry on it, so this is a no purple buff Fanny once again. If Sarma will be... Oh, Identity flickers onto the wall. The real world manipulation's right there now as XE tears through them again. Kazooie got through Kani. Muimanesh is barely surviving here, and Zeta Division only have Junichi was able to get the shutdown, but it's only on to Actor. So I think for Boostgate, they're fine. XE still jumping around now onto Muimane. He goes in for Pursuit. Ready. He goes in one more time. Infernal Pursuit. It's called Eternal Pursuit in the hands of XE because he just can't stop jumping.
It seems like a good opportunity for Zeta to turn that around once Boostgate will kind of spread apart from the chaotic fight. But unfortunately, 10 didn't really get the right combo there to try and secure XE.
You know how I always create these impossible scenarios, like 5-man Final Slash, 5-man Furious Dive. I can't even make one for this.
There's a 5-man Lantern Flare knockup into a 2-man Curtain Call.
And everyone just deals damage one at a time.
5-man Falling Sarmon.
Into the shred coming in from 10, maybe.
I don't see 3 Holy Crystals on Junichi, so I don't know about that.
Not a single one, actually.
Not a single one. So, reserve your expectations.
They actually went with the Oracle here for the extra shielding. Even though, technically, if you look at the roster of Boostgate, a lot of the damage is physical. You know, they're going to be forced to commit again due to Vector is flanking, perhaps with the AOG. Here's the Lord push, though, into the base.
Yeah, the clear is abysmal for Zeta Division. The Juicins, I guess, just going to shine light on the Lord. And that's it, right? They really can't clear. Double taunt coming down. Dark Wave landing on Tsubasa. Oh! Shock in a combo! Bursting through both Kani and Junichi. They're still able to get out, but they've used so many resources. Flicker, Retry, Revitalize, and the Consecration.
Well, now with the Blade of Heptases, I don't even think you can one-shot Kazooie, because maybe that's... Nah, I think even if you do that, it's way too difficult.
Yeah.
So you guys know, like us casters, for us to prepare for a tournament, you know, we play in ranked games, test out the new heroes after the patch and everything, and sometimes we test out a draft. I don't know if I want to test out the draft with Zeta Division.
Yeah, I think we'll leave it to Zeta Division for this one, right?
Yeah.
They do have a chastised Pauldron though, so that's gonna slow down Yisun Shin's attack speed a bit.
Yes, and you know what they say, a bit is less than a lot, but it's more than nothing.
That is true, man. And maybe that extra healing, the 20% max HP healing when you're low, will help Kani bait out some of these situations. But so far, 8K, almost 9K gold lead for Brusque. The win condition for Zeta is definitely out of their hands at this point. The ball is in Brusque's court, and so far they've been playing it pretty well. No real big throws, big mistakes to be seen so far.
As of right now, the entire Land of Dawn is Boostgate's court.
Yeah, it's purple. They have Eve and
It's purple?
Phobius and Boostgate. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Boostgate's logo is purple, Lafel.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
What about Zeta Division? You know, the back. It's white. Close enough. Close enough. XC just really likes going in against 4 members, and he's actually enjoying it a lot as the AOG comes through to zone them in the back. XC again baiting them all out of the base where they should be more comfortable. RWM over to Kani. He should still be able to get out. Pops in to revitalize. And that's it, you know, just a little bit of these two teams having fun.
We're seeing a little bit of potential here from Zeta Division in the sense that if they can't really get boxed in by an AOG or a big crowd control catch, they can actually kite back away from the damage quite reliably. But again, Boostgate, all they need to do is set up 1 or 2 spells to make sure that doesn't happen, and they can get a pretty decisive fight.
Dude, XC just likes the Dark Wave again on the Infernal Pursuit constantly into the back now. Goes in again, has it, based on the Purified Katsu, has to walk away. XC on a monster kill. The Mountain Shark was able to lock Junichi down, but XC again is just gonna tear through them. Now it's Jude, and a great kick from RX to put the nail in the coffin. Zeta Division. 1 game loss will send them back home, and it seems like Boostgate will not give them any chances.
Dude, at this point, it's not Phobius, it's for Obvious. Get it? Obvious. Anyways, looks like they're going to end the game here. Boostgate is their 10,000 goal lead, 14 minutes into the game. And congratulations to Boostgate, because at this point, they're secure going to the next stage.
Yeah, folks, if you guys did not catch the pre-game, Boostgate just needed 1 game, 1 point, and they are through to the next stage of wildcard. Zeta Division now have officially been eliminated from the group stage of the M7 wildcard.
And they took that slot immediately in devastating fashion, man. It seemed like initially, with all the kills coming to Junichi, there was a chance, right? But that mid-game, you can see the aggression coming in from Boostgate. And again, crowd control dictates so many things, where you fight, when you fight, and Boostgate definitely did not allow Zeta any opportunities, especially when they have a say in the matter.
You can see XC plotting his revenge the entire game. In the early stages of the game, they just keep ganking him nonstop, and he's just like, "Kotubukao." Right? you just wait, man.
Just
you wait. When I saw that War Axe, I'm like, okay, this guy might be popping off, because you can see even Mercury, like, that is probably unnecessary, but at the same time, for him, it's super necessary.
It's super necessary indeed. Those last few hits after you knock an opponent down, those are the beautiful shots.
And if the ref is concerned about it, you gotta stop the situation. And right here, there's no ref in the Land of Dawn, so Boostgate just kept going.
Well, I'm pretty sure the marshal's like, should we pause? should we ask him to calm down?
Should Ola throw the towel?
Yeah.
What's gonna go on here? But yeah, that's it, man. Especially after the Queen's Wings.
Yeah,
he was just all right. I can take you guys on,
dude. Having that. Office is more of a roti canai thing, but brunch yo-yos.
I mean, the fact that Zeta Division were looking for those fights in the jungle, in the narrow corridors, it did not do them any favors, dude. That every time a dark wave comes up, you're like, oh no. And you just see everyone knocked up.
They were
It's like a concert.
Yeah, they all jumped for it.
Woo!
You want to do a dark wave?
Like this way?
Yeah.
Oh, is it because I'm
This way or
dark?
this-
I understand you guys are fair, but why am I the dark?
How do you know you're dark if you're colorblind?
I believe. Plus, Eterna keeps reminding me.
She is.
Do you know
Yeah.
that your skin tone is not like Mirko? I'm like, oh, what?
She
You're
said
fair.
that. She
You're-
said that.
Dude, Eterna said so many things to me. You want to hear?
Yeah.
Okay, like, you know, there's this one time. And let's look at the items, right? I don't know if she's still here or not. If she's home, then we can talk all we want. Yeah, either ways, this is the MVP by Realme. And again, plotting his revenge, man. Axie 8, 2, and 10, 100.
Yeah.
111,000 total damage on a Phobius.
That's a lot of damage. And I was honestly about to report him after the game because like he's flying too much. Turns out they were drinking Red Bull behind the stage, and also it makes sense. They get wings on top of the Queen's wings. That's double wings, bro.
He was flying.
He was flying,
He
yo.
was flying more than 10.
That's true.
In a
No,
way.
10 didn't use the Mikasa skin.
Yeah, see,
That's why.
That's why.
Lofel called it.
Bro.
The power of anime is critical here, and unfortunately, it wasn't available. Look at these early fights here. The highlights from earlier. You saw that Junichi, again, all this AoE damage allowed him to get so much value. But I feel like right here, again, in the neutral objectives, in some of these skirmishes, it just didn't go their way. They didn't use the fighters to dive towards the damage dealers. And unfortunately, once Kazue and Identity got some items, it just went south for Zeta Division.
The thing about the draft here coming in from Zeta Division, kind of like our payment partner, it's all about those details, right? You want to make sure that every little thing does well, but just messing up one team fight, honestly. Mess up one team fight, and then that's it. You're done. The marshals are already waiting for your signature, right? So, yeah, this is not the kind of draft that you really want to use in a game that you could potentially like move up from your groups, right? I understand cheese sometimes can do well, but what kind of cheese is this? Is it Gouda? Because it wasn't Gouda enough.
No, it was definitely
No.
not Gouda. It's kind of like the cheap cheese you get that molds. You don't put it in the fridge right after you
Green
go back.
cheese?
Green cheese?
Blue cheese, was it?
Oh, there's blue cheese?
Yeah.
Wait, which cheese am I looking at?
Right now?
Yeah, because, yeah. And I was doing the point because it's not Gouda.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, we noticed.
We
we noticed.
caught on. It's just
Oh,
that's
that was
why
good,
we-
that was good.
yeah. That was a 10 out of 10.
Oof.
Because Zeta have 10.
And they were the ones attempting the cheese.
Yeah.
Even though they had Katsu and Kani, they decided they want dairy.
They needed a bit more cheese to go with their meal right now. Katsukani, is it a bit bland?
I think they loaded up in too much protein. There's no balance, you know. You got your calcium, you got your protein, not enough carbohydrates.
I see.
Right?
So you need like a guy called Gohan. That means rice.
Oh really? Oh yeah.
So they had a player called Gohan, you know?
Well, we can consult them after this, but we got to look at the items here, especially for Xe, because the way that he itemized this kind of shows the strength of a Phobius when you're not facing like say a Lunox, a carrier, or anything that can really shred you out.
Yes.
With a War Axe, you don't always see War Axe on a Phobius, but if you're pretty sure no one can burst you out, it's an amazing game for a Phobius.
He was beating Zeta Division at their own game, right? They wanted to try and use these fighters and just out-sustain you, but he just went with the more aggressive route of having sustain through damage, right? And just like that, when they were trying to, brute force their way through him, he just started decimating everyone, 1v3, 1v4, and because of that, Zeta were just focused on him the whole time, and they still could not take him out.
It's just the coach saying like they punch you just punch harder.
Yeah, for sure. And for Zeta, it's just like also on top of the fact that they were lacking damage, Fred, against the Phobius, they were lacking CC. Right?
Oh,
They were
yeah.
kind of an all-in composition, and against a Phobius, if you have no CC, yeah, you definitely saw what happened there. He kept on jumping. There was no. Nice. We got 6'9" and 6'7" here.
Nice. I would say a roamer that I was thinking about, but I didn't have time to say because they didn't pick it up fast. I was thinking of Minotaur.
Ooh.
Minotaur might have been able to work.
Against this dive, it makes sense. Like the only guy you wouldn't be able to fully catch would be the Eve.
Yeah.
And then reduction.
But meaning to say, like, I honestly don't mind, right? Tigreal, Akai, Atlas, Minotaur, anything. Just maybe not Uranus.
Yeah.
Because we already talked about it in the pre-show. Because I live in tomorrow. I know what's going to happen. That's why I already said I didn't like it. Shout outs to Gideon as well, man. He doesn't like that as well.
He's been hating Uranus since M2, right?
Yeah?
Yeah. And that was like,
That was before you were born.
that's true.
Oh, wow.
He was born on M3.
Yeah. That's when Gideon actually found the right chemicals to make me.
But yeah,
Exactly.
here's the thing. There's so many ways to celebrate MLBB. Now, there's a new way to celebrate the esports highlight. The official MLBB M Series tournament trading cards bring premium design and modern tech together. It's available from January, in fact. January. And you guys can head over to play.com for early access. Grab yours and hold a real piece of the M series legacy. And then just give a little smoosh, like,
You want to know a fun story about the one play cards?
sure.
Me and Gani bought a whole box of it. I wanted to unbox a signature Eman. I ended up unboxing a signature Aran, so that's pretty cool. But then they were like, yo, can we do content with you? We'll give you 2 cards to open. And I couldn't do it because I was still on broadcast. So OG did it, and he unboxed a signature Eman.
Oh my goodness. That kind of opportunity kind of feels like a Magic Chess Go-Go championship.
It's
Which,
a once in a lifetime.
by the way, is coming. This is the first World Championship of Magic Chess Go-Go. Starting on January 10 and 11, the group stage and semifinals. You'll be seeing fierce competition if you guys are watching, if you're working, and etc. But on January 25th, that's going to be the grand finals, and it will be happening at the M7 Carnival. If you guys want to know more, make sure you guys follow the official channels to get the latest information. I've been loving Magic Chess Go-Go.
Yeah, you've been loving it a lot. I saw you cast KB at SEA Games, bro.
I was impressed. He actually did well,
Yeah, he did actually.
He's really good.
right?
I mean, it was no secret. Like he's one of the sharpest minds in the game right now.
Funny too.
Yes.
You hesitated. That was a bit uncomfortable. I'm
And-
going to let him know that he's not funny, according to you.
I mean, I just wanted to make sure I considered the possibilities.
Because every time he comes to me and be like, hey, LaFell, I'm like,
That's how you react to KB? You think he's a joke?
Are you saying he looks funny or is he funny? It's not the same thing, bro.
dude, that's what people do to me.
They see you and they laugh.
What do you do when you see me?
Dude,
You straight up record.
no, honestly, when I saw you the first time, I was concerned.
Why?
Because the
You
first
know-
thing he told me was like, have you ever ran over a cat? And I'm like, what?
Hey, you know this guy keeps sending me TikToks that even make me be like, what is wrong with you?
That's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's a compliment.
that's me. When I say, what is wrong with you? You know that he's special.
And I take that with full pride. You know, if
Eh,
you
same,
can
same.
surprise LaFell, you've done it.
You made it.
Yeah, this guy is the special.
Do you know how many people are looking for the LaFell's seal of approval? It's a rare commodity. Let's put it that way.
So who has it amongst the casters? The LaFell seal of approval.
Okay, so there's Mirko.
Yeah.
Okay. There were a few times Wolf earned it.
Wolf
Wolf earned it. Wolf
Kaisan
earned.
leaves no puesto.
So he intermittently has it.
You remember MSC in Malaysia?
Yeah.
Eterna earned that one.
Okay.
Eterna earned that one.
Okay.
You remember the one?
Yeah. I hope she's still watching, dude. Let me hear y'all.
Let's see here. I casted with Naisu once, and I made him crack on broadcast. He cried, so I love that.
Who?
He cried
Naisu,
on
Naisu.
broadcast?
Nice who cried?
No, the
Oh,
joke- the
he's
joke was-
laughing so.
yeah.
Okay.
You know it's bad when the prod asks you to stop while laughing. Yeah.
But that means that's good.
guys, stop.
Okay.
He cracked up Naisu. That's pretty tough to do on broadcast.
That's dangerous, man. You can't crack a building like that.
He's a big guy. Speaking of big guys, look at Kazooie, man. 90,000 damage, but Exy, he just looks at Kazooie and be like, I'm the carry now. You go far. I, big boy person, fight.
Is that how big boys talk now?
You can hear the bass in his voice.
Dude, Naisu talks that way to me. I big boy, I cast. Yeah.
I go in 1v3.
You, small boy, site report.
Oh,
Accurate
man.
Naisu.
Multiple times in that game, Exy was alone and he's like, it's okay, I got this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I got this. But he actually does.
He does.
His friends were concerned, and he, while still pressing the buttons, just looked to the side and be like, you're concerned, bro? Hey, bro, look at this. I'm not looking, bro. I press one button.
Want to see me do it again?
Yeah.
He goes back in.
Yeah.
Sometimes it tells his friends to hold his phone while he jumps in the game.
It's like, hey, can you just press this button? I need a drink.
I need another sip of Red Bull.
Yeah. Well, we're going to be looking at the maps here, and it's going to be Broken Walls.
Ooh.
What's good at Broken Walls?
Well,
Anything
you know what?
if you have confidence.
That's true, but also I think the Uranus is actually really good here because you have more walls to like just maneuver around.
Yeah.
And technically, a lot of Fanny players say this is a good map for Fanny.
Yeah, I heard that too. I like, you know, not ironically enough, Kadita. because something about certain walls being broken down actually makes it so much harder to catch a Kadena. Because you know those sometimes awkward moments where you think you would get through it, but you don't, so you're awkwardly stuck there, but she gets through.
Interesting. I do feel like that the broken walls also make it that there'll be more avenues to try and flank on a Kadena. I guess that's why it's also a bit more dangerous. That could be the option that Zeta Division goes for. I think fighters are still very valid, but there won't be as much emphasis on the combos, right? Because now it's going to be a bit more spread out.
Okay. Yuzong and the Grok banned out here, Lancelot and Sora for Zeta. Still sticking to the same template, it seems. Both teams not really gonna change too much. So Boostgate have a free first pick for Yi Sun Shin again.
I mean, like, why not, right? At that point, I just hope if Zeta didn't want to pick up the Jushin is fine, just not Uranus. Something else, something like super else.
Something super else. We'll have to wait and see. The Gatot does get banned out though, and to be fair, I do believe that Gatot was plays a big part in how Boostgate were able to stop Zeta's early game. The fact that they were trying to kite back away and the AOG keeps landing on 2 members, 3 members even. That's something that won't be an issue this time for Zeta.
So now with the Gato Kancha banned out, the Kalea gets banned out. I think that was what Zeta were hoping for, right? Like, so the Yi Sun Shin gets traded for the Kalea, but now it's just Yi Sun Shin. I really just hope Zeta gets the Lapu Lapu on Junichi. Again, we said this before game number 1. We want Junichi on playmakers. We don't want to see him on the Uranuses, on Esmeraldas. The fact we got Kani on a Uranus as well, which is really weird because Kani has done the best on Hilda, and Zeta were the ones that ban out Hilda. Oh, still go Uranus here, and yes, it is a flex, so it's still like understandable, but I don't like the fact that it's flex into Rome.
Do you know if you're flexible, it's easier for you to get hurt?
Really?
Actually, yes.
Oh yeah, true. Arman Sarukian.
Interesting.
Yeah, if you're flexible, it's easier for you. It's cool you're able to do a lot of things, but that's life, You got to take the pros and the cons.
Yes, sir. And what are the pros of the composition you see on the right now, LaFell?
They're doubling down.
Usually it's if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is if it broke, we ban Gatot, and then we use the same thing.
Just punch harder. Now that's a Goku mentality right there.
Yeah.
Saitama mentality too, I guess. No, if it doesn't hurt them, just go even more serious, and it'll work out.
Technically, almost 90% of shonen characters.
Basically, yes. All right. Oh, Ruby this time. It was banned in the second phase by Zeta earlier, but now it's picked up very, very early. Wonder if Boostgate just assumes that Zeta are doubling down, doing the same exact composition.
Yeah, they're like, I dare you to pick Fang.
Yeah.
I dare you.
Fight for
They're
the
like,
ultimate
no,
game.
Hilda. Great. I love that they went for the Hilda now. The thing I don't like is, again, Uranus on Junichi. I
Okay.
would love to see more on the playmakers, but at least Kani gets a comfort pick.
Okay, let's discuss this, gentlemen. Where is this Uranus gonna go? Is it gonna be Jungle?
I hope not. I hope not.
Is it
That would
gonna be Gold? Is it gonna be Rome and then Hilda EXP?
I hope it's Uranus XP Hilda Rome.
I feel like sometimes you don't get what you wish for.
That's true.
That's true. You have to kind of just wish for the best sometimes. I think for Zeta, I think preferably they would have something that can make more plays available, because you can see that earlier, the Mountain Shocker alone kind of stunted the whole fight plan from Zeta Division. I think that's something that Zeta can do themselves if they have the right tools for the job.
At this point, for Boostgate, I think it's just safe just to ban out a Claude. And
Yeah. If they really want to, the Harith as well.
that's
actually a really good ban, yeah. They already have Eve, so technically they would have a way to deal with the Frog Armor, but I'm guessing there's going to be too many targets to go for with the Uranus and the Hilda, plus the Exploit. So pretty solid ban. The Carry gets banned out here. So yeah, Boostgate are probably just going to ban out the Claude. It makes sense.
Or the coach is like, dude, I swear they're gonna have 4 fighters. CC again. So we'll just ban something here. Arlet, CC. Actually, I wouldn't mind Zeta gets a Arlet when they had the draft from game number 1. This one I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
I wonder if the Phobias might show up again. Technically, it's still plausible, is it not? And again, it's the same kind of comp that can be punished the same way.
For Boostgate Phobius?
Yeah, not enough shreds here. Unless they have what marksman is okay here. not a lot because of the.
Not a lot.
Ooh, wow, against a Ruby. Yes, you can get out of the stuns with the fully stacked electrifying beats, but it is difficult to do, especially if you fall behind early.
Just don't fight a Ruby.
Just don't fight the Ruby.
Just flank around.
Yeah. If you see the Ruby,
Run.
go. Hey, that's smart.
What were you gonna say?
No, because their skill says don't run with King.
Oh,
I thought you were playing on that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the joy. Technically, it's a bit more. It's a bit easy to catch as well because you can't really jump over walls and get out of trouble.
Hey,
the
broke the
same way.
walls.
Exactly. So you know, if Brewski gets some slows here, get some movement speed options here, they could punish pretty well.
It's not. They not just get
End
team
of
real.
one thing.
No,
is the
okay.
beginning of
Esmeralda.
another.
That's speed.
So that.
when I
Oh,
give up.
wow. Mid prio. Yves Khalid. This is beautiful. They're gonna rotate everywhere.
Oh, they're hovering the CC here.
Oh my lord, man. Like, Muy Minette has to be tired of this already.
It's nice to see it's in Japanese, by the way.
That's true. What is Cece's name in Japanese?
I'm trying to,
She.
I'm trying to read it, but
No?
No, I
Okay.
don't think so.
things are moving too fast.
Dude, I tried, okay?
Russia, you're fluent in Japanese.
It might be Shishi actually. I don't know.
Oh. Wow, you
Dude,
are
stop.
fluent in Japanese.
Stop.
Doubting you. I'll stop
Thank you
doubting
very
you.
much.
I'll stop doubting you, LaFell. I'm
Thank
sorry,
you.
man. I'm sorry. I just shook his hand, by the way, for people watching at home.
Later, let's just take a story just to confirm to everyone. Either ways, this
gonna
draft, this draft is again just about okay. You know what? We kind of know how this match is gonna go through, so let's just fight. What are you looking at here?
It's a big lineup rating diff. Like I think this is one of the biggest gaps
Oh, yeah.
in lineup rating for wildcard.
You know, this year right now, there's no Phobias, but there's an Esmeralda, and technically the same problem
Yeah.
exists. You jump on him, trying to go for a 3v1,
5
and
seconds
just keep
till the
sustaining.
enemy reaches the
I wonder if it has the
Smash
ideas like,
them.
I don't have a war axe, but hey,
All
maybe
troops
concentrated energy.
deployed.
Oh,
4 or 5 item. Hey,
Welcome
maybe.
to Mobile
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Legends.
This is game number 2. And with the draft that we have here, I hope there's just more fighting.
And we talked about speed earlier. Sprint picked up there for the Esmeralda, so it's gonna be a lot of chase going on. I hope that Zeta Division is ready for that.
so they don't actually just shove in the wave. Oh, the poke whacker forced to flicker early. The damage of the Hilda you cannot underestimate.
And again, this is what Zeta Division have to do. Have a good start. And then just keep doing that. And then eventually you'll be fine.
They should probably also like plan out how they want to fight in the mid game, right? Who do they target? Who do they zone away with the with the heroes that are doing well in the game, right? Probably Kazue and Identity. And once you get the damage dealers away, then maybe you can deal with the tankier members who are just trying to find ground and information.
I would kill Identity and then take all of his jungle away.
You mean
No,
because
Kazue?
Kill Identity because the Eve can be a problem.
All right.
Because
Can be
then
an option.
you just take the jungle in front of Kazue. You don't kill him.
Yeah.
You make him watch.
Assert dominance.
Exactly. You always have to hit multiple ways, not just physically, but mentally, spiritually,
emotionally?
emotionally,
Psychologically.
maybe even financially. That's why you take
Oh,
No, no,
financially,
no,
yeah.
in game.
Yeah.
We get it. The gold. Yeah.
It's like jungle.
Oh, yeah.
Don't let it farm.
That's true.
That's fair. That's fair.
Is it though?
Do you plan these phrases, or does he just
Nah.
come on top of it? You quick with it, man.
It's natural talent.
Yeah.
I've just practiced to have 3 different brains. When one's working, the other 2 are plotting something else.
So you have like a triple personality. Split.
Say ha 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 ha. Oh.
What? That's a reference, Mirko.
Yeah,
you
you
don't
don't
know it
know.
because you haven't seen season 1.
Yeah.
Man, gotta get through the first episode.
first 1,000. First
Oh.
1,000, you'll be there.
Oh man, look at the prio though for a Boosgate esports. They're taking control. 10. He's looking for the angle here, but he can't just get it. Muy Minette has actually rotated in. Oh my lord, Muy Minette's out of the fight already. Oh, I'm offended and shredded to the Mountain Shocker for first blood. And now Kazooie's gonna be all in under turret. RWM locking them down under turret as well. Turtle taken, kind of getting in the way. Chunichi will not be able to get out.
All right. 10 still in the picture though, and he does have damage. So, okay, both teams back away. So far, somewhat equal, but the turtle picked up by Zeta Divisions might be quite the encouraging thing to have happen in the early game. Again, they can't really afford to trade equally, right? They want to try and use these aggressive options in the early game to make sure they get a significant lead.
I would say that was a big lead actually for Boostgate because for Zeta Division, again, they just cannot die in the first 8 minutes. Because allowing Kazooie as well as Identity to scale up, now that's a problem. This Eve, once she has the Wishing Lantern, you wish you didn't buy that item. You'd be like, could you just go Blood Wings instead?
Blood Wings.
Yeah.
Definitely would be interesting. But yes, scaling favors Boostgate Esports just a little bit. Although in the late game, the Joy might be a big problem. Oh, we're just on.
Oh, another kill over to Kazooie this time. Vorax picked up by RX. And this is what you said. If you don't get rid of the Eve, he gets Prio in mid, and then they can just go into Zeta Division's jungle.
Look at this though. Invade by 10, trying to get the purple buff. Although Kazooie gets spotted out.
Oh, does he get it? Yes, he does. Without the retribution too. That's style.
Yep. I just gotta get away.
Clean
and
ice.
he did.
In and out just like that. Moments like that, LFL, is what you're talking about earlier. Just taking some of that jungle, you know, something.
Oh yeah.
Jungle. You forgot
Sorry,
about that?
I'm slow.
I can see it. Boostgate trying to equalize and go for the purple themselves, though. But again, that trio is just so good from Zeta Division.
Yeah, I'm worried because Boostgate, they can actually start a fight. While Zeta Division, they kind of hope Boostgate just botches their engage.
Absolutely. RX with a panic regen there, but it might be actually a smart bait. You'd expect the Houston should be up top, or down below rather, but he's up top. Mountain Shocker lands beautifully done. What a bait by Boostgate Esports.
It's traded in for the turtle, though, but the patience on the Mountain Shocker, that was great to see. And look at this. Immediately into the jungle. As LaFell predicted, living in the future as always.
I'm living in tomorrow, but that works too.
Tomorrow, future. Oh, Warlock gets taken by 10.
Okay. So now all they have to do, hold on, is not die.
Yeah, full lockdown on Katsu. LaFell almost cursed them there, but he gets out.
All 10 has to do is just 1v2 Kazooie and Identity, kill them both, and then that's how you win.